Adventuresettes, this is the moment you waited for. Welcome to another episode of the Council of Six, a weekly in Dungeons & Dragons campaign fraught with all the drama and peril that will take your breath and steal your mind. My name is G.A. Langaro, your DM for the night, and on this campaign we'll be using Tyranny of Dragons, which tells an epic story across two adventures. Our players have successfully thwarted the Dragon Cult's plans and hoarded the Dragon Queen, and now prepare themselves for the next chapter, the Rise of Tiamat. During the stream, we won't be responding to your comments while we are in play, as to remain immersed in the story, but please still engage and comment as we go along. At certain points, we may try to go through the comments and interact with you all, because at the end of the day, we are presenting this for your enjoyment. But without any further ado, are you ready to leave all that's real behind? Because there's something breaking at the brick of every wall that's holding all that you know. So tell me, do you want to go to the Council of Six? It's time! It's time! It's Council of Six D&D time!
It's been so long!
It's been 2 weeks.
That's too long!
82 years.
84, thank you.
Whatever.
Happy
I can't listen.
Friday to play Dungeons and Dragons with pencil, paper,
That's
and
close.
bread to the table.
I would love to
But
play
we're
a
back.
game with all of you guys around a real table.
I literally have wanted to do that.
It'd
for
have
so
to be a
long,
fucking
but-
long table.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness gracious! I would actually have
Uh,
a full gun that I could shoot.
Unfortunately, Arcane, you'd have to travel to the U.S. because there's a better chance of that happening than the five of
Than
us
all of
getting
us.
to Australia.
I would go to Australia, that sounds
But,
like
I
fun!
I need a vacation anyways.
I didn't say I don't
No.
want to go to Australia. I said there's a better chance of him coming here.
There's
And
also
all
a bit
going
of
to
chance
his
of
house.
survival if you come
Listen.
here, because of like the universal health care that we got over here.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
You guys need it because everything out there will kill you. So yes, it's why you
Fine,
need
just stay
universal
away
care.
from trees,
Hey,
nature,
not everyone has
people.
a guard kangaroo
Don't wanna-
to protect them.
You don't want to anger those drop bears. Is that actually a thing? Please tell me that's actually a thing. That's
It's
funny.
not about being angered. They just drop whenever.
It's killer trash pandas.
They're not trash pandas. Koalas are not trash pandas. That's
Close enough.
raccoons.
Yeah, close enough. I'm sure koalas will go through garbage cans if given the chance.
Completely side note, I fucking love
The
raccoons.
possums.
They're so cute.
Possums are rats. They're not pandas.
So American possums, gross. There's like European possums or something that are like fluffy and cute.
American possums, they just look like gigantic rats. And they're disgusting looking.
And they're full of rabies. They kill people.
That too. And they like do that whole hiss and shit, and they open mouth wide, all those teeth. Yeah, crazy fucking shit. Like raccoons are fucking cute. They'll tear your fucking house up, but they're fucking cute. So we're back for another episode of Council 6. You guys remember what happened last time?
No.
We took a little
No.
break.
Other than shooting darts and popcorn kernels
We-
at a skeleton.
Yep.
We got attacked
Worse
by
than-
like two-headed troll thingies.
Yeah,
or maybe they
there's
only had
two of
one head. I
them.
can't remember.
There was two of them that
then-
each had two heads. It was a
Yeah,
thing.
they each had two
Yeah,
heads.
They
yeah.
were trying to
So-
kill me.
Only four.
They were dire
And
trolls.
then we went to this town, and we discovered the location of the person we were after. Let me just check my notes.
Faerun the White. Yes,
You
Faerun
took
the
notes?
White.
That's the
Good
one.
job.
Yeah,
Yes,
they're
Faerun the
just, like,
White. The
unreadable.
the dwarf, the worm speaker,
So
the white
valid.
worm speaker.
Yeah. So we
guys,
used augury to determine good and bad results if we head in this
And it was
direction,
like
and then
both.
yeah, and Stevie did a survival to try and track and picked up some tracks. So
Yep.
we're on the right path.
Ranger bullshit.
I think the plan was to just leave straight away because we didn't want the trail to go cold.
Yep, that's exactly it. So yes, you guys stopped at Borisker Bridge, and there was a little settlement there.
So I get
and you
inspiration.
spoke
You
I
should.
to
feel-
the yeah, you know what? Give yourself a D4.
Hey,
All of a sudden,
Um,
you just get a flash of Mal in the back of your head as you remember our lovely night.
I feel like it would be anti-inspiration.
By the way, Bryce is just writing fan fiction between Mel and Faerun.
Exactly. Yeah. If you want to read it, you can use code CO6 at www.
Bryce is insisting. Bryce is insisting this actually happened, where Faerun is saying just leave it on Tumblr, because this is how it really happened.
I'm just saying if it doesn't happen in scene, it's not canon, right, guys?
I
And
agree.
I feel like literally everybody on AO3 is gonna have an issue with you. Just saying. Just saying. Literally everyone.
It's gotta happen on screen.
Fuck.
But yes, so
gonna
so yeah,
shit.
you guys went to Borscore Bridge. And you spoke to the halfling there, who ran the
Bolo?
encampment, and yes, Bolo.
I made so many of those jokes. If anyone hasn't seen Calamity, do it.
Calamity. And yeah, Bolo told you that she saw Faerun, and he went towards the Serpent Hills, and that he got into a fight with some Wanti in the camp before he left. And because he killed the Wanti, she acts like, oh, don't hurt him, because he's becoming like a hero to the encampment, because they are very racist against Wanti. So they didn't like the fact that the Wanti were there, and he killed them with a snap.
How could you not love a snake boy?
So yeah, you guys head out, and before you left, Stevie went to pick up the trail, and she successfully saw the trail. And you guys start heading out, and that's where we left off. So let me open this little thing up here, and so yeah.
And old
All
man
right.
is not Scary Scarecrow. He is old man.
Old man again. Yeah, I'm not going to keep changing the icon, but we get it.
No, icon is always scary. But he is a hard ball right now. Because scary looks cool.
So, as you follow the trail of Faerun the White, the landscape around you undergoes a noticeable transformation as you leave behind the more fertile lands and gradually enter the rocky, unforgiving terrain. You're venturing deeper into the ominous and captivating region known as the Serpent Hills, a range of rocky hills that stretch far into the horizon, extending through the western heartlands of Faerun. The peaks of the western Serpent Hills gradually broaden, transforming into a vast and eerie expanse of the high moor. These hills were once teeming with vibrant life, but now they bear the scars of time, turning into a dry, desolate land. Jagged boulders and rocky outcroppings dot the landscape, their surfaces weathered by countless years of exposure to the elements. As the rain from earlier subsides, the earth beneath your feet remains damp, with puddles scattered across the uneven ground. The scent of petrichor fills the air, mingling with the earthy and dusty aroma of the hills, creating a unique olfactory experience. The sounds of dripping water can still be heard as the last remnants of rainwater cascade down the rocky cliffs above, adding a subtle harmony to the atmosphere. As the rain from earlier starts to subside as you're making your way, the earth beneath your feet starts out damp with puddles scattered across the uneven ground, but slowly begins to become dry and dusty. The lingering scent of petrichor still in the air, mingling with the earthy and dusty aroma of the hills. I already said that one, sorry. I went back over again. So you travel for about an hour. And the trail left by Faerun is still visible and becoming more pronounced, indicating that you are gaining ground. The rocky terrain demands caution as you traverse through the winding paths. The ground is uneven. The loose pebbles occasionally cause your footing to slip, reminding you of the constant need for vigilance. The vegetation is scarce, with only hardy shrubs and tenacious grasses managing to cling to life amidst the arid landscape. Colors muted by the lack of vibrant growth range from dull greens to shades of brown and tan. Occasionally, twisted trees with thorny branches provide little respite from the harsh sun that beats down upon the hills during the day. Despite the somber and desolate appearance, the Serpent Hills holds a certain eerie allure. As you round a ridge, a strange rock formation juts from the ground, resembling serpents frozen in stone. Legends tell of ancient serpent cults that once thrived in these lands, adding to the region's mystique and sometimes evoking a sense of unease. As you proceed, you notice that the wildlife here is sparse, but there are signs of activities. Track of small creatures crisscross the dusty path, and occasionally the faint hoot of an owl or distant call of a predator echoes through the hills. But what you see ahead stops you in your tracks. Huddled over a corpse of a large prey animal, its back turned to you, is a lumbering hill giant. You can hear the crunch of bones as it breaks apart the carcass, and a slurp as it swallows the gamey meat, its sole focus on the feast that lies before it. So we open up that one.
So is this a new day?
This is the same day. You guys just arrived there early in the morning.
Okay.
So you.
And this is
so you
after
left,
the encounter with the dire trolls, correct?
Yes, this is all happened
Yes.
the same day.
Okay.
Yeah, it was all the same day.
No heals.
No, you guys did take a short rest.
Yeah,
at Borisco Bridge?
Use some hit dice, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, used
Yes.
a lot.
Also, I just want everyone to know that because of ranger bullshit, Stevie has no problem navigating through all of the difficult terrain.
Yeah.
Just I want everyone to know this.
Welcome to Useless Ranger Facts with Stevie.
So how far away is this dude? Oh,
I mean, you're on a map now, so you can measure.
Yep, very far.
But we're
He looks like he's 145 feet away, guys.
we're paused.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, we're not moving yet either, because if fucking we run to that thing, we die. Simple as that.
I think we should try and sneak around as stealthily as possible and just like be as non-threatening as possible, so we don't interrupt his feast.
Hold on, I have a stupid idea that might work.
If it involves killing him, let's not.
Never mind.
I can make us more stealthy.
What's that? My bones don't bend like they used to. Be careful.
Well, yeah, but I have magic that'll allow us to pass a little more stealthily. AKA, I have passed without trace.
So we're gonna try a stealthy approach. Is everyone on board with that? Like out again?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm down. Okay, let's fucking do this shit.
No, I'm literally the one that suggested this. I want other people to answer other than you.
Fuck you.
You're not the main character, Bryce. I am.
I am now!
Tiny's gonna shoot you with her.
Tiny. Does Stevie see her pull out her blowgun?
Yes.
Tiny, no, we don't want to do any harm. He's just having a meal. We just want to pass by as quietly as possible without alarming him.
Don't worry, I wasn't gonna shoot the big guy. I was gonna shoot the annoying one.
Oh, okay, that's fine then.
You're gonna shoot the Goliath?
Thanik, do you think we should try and move by without
I mean, we are moving towards danger, so I hesitate on you using too much magic before wherever it is that we're going. However, if we don't move stealthily, then it would just be more fights now.
well, and I have plenty of magic left. Don't really
They
use
may
much of
also
that in
not
battle.
attack us as well. Do we know? I don't believe they're showing any sign that they're being hostile to us. And we know of one of their friends.
Oh yeah,
We know of a cloud giant. This is a hill giant.
yeah. Did they get along at all? I don't.
I'm
I
not
could
gonna
be
lie,
wrong.
He looks kind of stupid.
Keep your voice down when you say stuff like that.
What?
You don't want him to hear.
Just, I would say, have a backup plan.
I mean, I could
maybe
talk to him like the
enlarge-
rest of giants.
Let's just walk by as non-threateningly as possible. Keep a wide berth away from him and his kill.
Ooh, that's bad.
What did you do?
No, I was just looking at my stealth score. Because I actually was like, does Eldred have stealth?
No.
Kind of. Not really.
Here's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna try to stealthily pass by him. If he notices us, I'm gonna cast fairy fire on him, so we get advantage on taking him out because he'll glow.
Yeah,
A fairy
So-
using fairy fire? That's weird.
you're weird.
shit.
Pass without
Really?
trace.
Okay.
Holding
So-
action of fairy fire to cast on him.
So yeah.
If he looks
So I'm
like
assuming.
he's gonna attack.
So I'm assuming. So you guys are all going over there and going quietly, right? Just quick thing too. If
Yeah.
you guys don't want to like manually watch yourself go across the screen, if you move it to where you want to do it and hold the Alt key, it just instantly puts your token there instead of animating it going across.
I
the
like
screen.
watching it
And
animate.
before
That's
we
fine.
start
I'm not
rolling-
saying you can do it however you want. Just if someone doesn't want to wait, you can.
Do we have to do
all right.
stealth checks?
And before we start rolling
Yes,
stealth checks, by the way, one quick thing I'm gonna do as Steve is doing fairy fire, I'm gonna old man Aldrin's gonna wander up to Fanic Bridgebreaker, put a hand on his shoulder, and be like, "I know that plate's heavy, but you look like you can manage it. Guidance."
No, thank you.
Aw. Anyways, so are we all doing our stealth?
Yes.
Yeah, and I'm going to I'm going to
Guidance is a
roll
D4.
in D&D Beyond because I don't have Forge back up yet.
Okay. Mine's not rolling for some reason. Why is
Everybody
mine not
has
rolling?
plus 10 to their stealth.
Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and use my D4 since it expires soon.
Stevie.
You got a net one. Well, that's a 13 overall.
Mine would be with the plus 10 oh, never mind. Hold on a second. I need to roll at disadvantage.
Because plate.
Yeah, I didn't
Oh,
put plus.
still not bad. Mine's a 26.
I didn't put plus 10 on mine, so mine's 22.
15 total for Aldrin.
Yeah. Yeah, for some reason my stuff is not rolling, and I don't know why.
Should I do a
That means
roll
we
for
just get
my
to walk
Drake?
past.
No, the Drake will just go with your stealth roll. It doesn't have to do its own independent roll.
Cool.
Uh,
I mean, he has a stealth roll.
I know.
think.
I mean,
do
if
it.
you want to
His-
roll, go ahead. Go ahead.
His stealth is
Uh,
better than mine.
Ignore me. Ignore me adding a creature to the map. I'm just trying to see if there's something wrong because it's not like when I'm rolling for this hill giant and it's not doing anything.
I
So I just want
don't.
to see if it's
I don't
that
see.
specifically or. Let me see something here.
He definitely looks like a creature.
Yeah, no, I
He does
have
not look
I have
happy.
no rolls for some reason. I don't know why. Okay,
You need to go out and
so
come
I'll
back
roll
in.
this manually for now. No, I don't know. No, I don't know what's going on.
Real
I'm not worried
dice.
about it right now. Okay. Yeah, no, you guys walk by. It does not notice you at all. As you are walking by, and there's nothing better than creating a home map and not needing to use it. So you guys, you guys,
I cast
sneak
Eldritch
by.
Blast. No, I'm kidding.
You guys sneak by as you go through, and you guys keep traveling through the Serpent Hills for a few more hours. And get this open here now. Okay, so you guys keep traveling for a few more hours. And let me change the time clock here. So 1 hour. Oop, not day. Hour. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it's about 12:30 now. So you guys travel for a few more hours, and you arrive at a canyon. There was a town once, nestled between the bluffs, but only a few ruined stone structures and a slab foundations of administrative and temple buildings now remain. Cave entrances dot the bluffs, marking former residents and simple tombs. None of the ruins hold anything of value or interest, long abandoned and forgotten. The trail you are following, Stevie, does indeed lead here. You can see that Faerun's cultists appear to have made a camp in the plaza near the ruined fountain. A campfire burns, so there were apparently someone here at least early this morning or over the night. And there's 3 bedrolls are in the camp, but there's also no one in sight. What you do see just south of the camp is 7 shallow graves have been dug, casualties apparently from their explorations. And just above the fountain there, you do see kind of a ladder leading up to that whole plaza entrance there.
You're ting off his little rib bones.
First off, none of Aldrin's bones are exposed. They're all fucking underneath a bunch of fat. So you just see the fucking thing, the colonel, go into Aldrin and just disappear. And then you see Aldrin snap his fingers, and you see Tiny in a cage, as I minor illusion a cage around her. Damn fairies. Shit, Nicholas.
She's gonna like wave her hands and like show it's not even there. She's gonna make a big deal about flying around in it.
Hey guys, what do we want to do here? Before we get too off topic.
Was the fire lit, or is it like going out and it's
Yeah,
embers?
it's still lit.
Okay.
I would say it doesn't look like it was just lit. It's been burning for a while, but it's not out yet.
Interesting.
Do we approach?
Obviously, we should be careful.
I can go
Yeah.
first. No one ever suspects the old man.
I'm not opposed to that.
Yeah, bait. Yay.
Yeah, I'll be bait. I just need 3 of you to do me a favor.
Not doing you any favors.
She's not doing it. I have this book here, and you're gonna see Aldrin reach into his like rib cage here and pull out like a black tattered book. I want 3 of you guys to write your names down in this.
That sounds like a terrible idea. Don't do it.
No.
What? Come on. We've
Why-
known each other for
why-
hours.
Why would you want? Why?
First up, if you sign it, only good things will work.
Sure. Let's relieve the cranky old guy.
I don't know you well enough
Can
to
I have a
sign
look
your
at
guest
the
book.
book?
Hey, you can look at the book. He'll hand it over.
Do
It's
I?
a sketchy looking fucking book.
Obviously, it's a spell.
It's
book.
an undead patron's fucking spell book, essentially.
But yeah, would I recognize it as being a warlock's book of shadows?
What's your intelligence score? 20? Yeah. Probably.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a sketchy looking book. Like, there's no question. I'm not hiding that.
Yeah, don't write anything in that
Uh,
book.
I'm gonna conjure my quill and sign my name.
As I take the book back, you're going to see, not so bad. And I'm going to write something in the book, and it's going to say, testing 1, 2, 3. And you're going to hear this fucking ominous whisper in the back of your head saying, testing 1, 2, 3. As now you are part of the sending network. And anything you think back will show up in my book that I can read.
Is this information related to the rest of the party?
Nope! Just sign the sketchy book.
It's a communication spell.
Yeah,
That's fine.
You're no fucking fun.
Well,
They don't
that-
understand magic.
Yeah, you
I-
sign in the book. It's a little creepy how it talks to you, but anything you think will come to the book. Anything I write will go to you.
Well, that could be very useful.
And it's anywhere within existence.
Oh, that's convenient.
But I need the book. It's kind of the main focal point.
Well, can I? Does anyone have a quill? I don't carry them on me.
Here, you can sign in blood. He bites his thumb. Never mind, I don't have that. Here you go.
Do I have a dagger? Is the question. I do have a dagger, so I prick my finger and sign in blood.
Oh shit, I got ink right here, actually.
I've
You didn't need to.
already
that.
signed in blood.
I legit have an ink pen.
What's a little blood amongst friends?
Oh shit, here it is. Oh fuck, I didn't think you'd actually do it. Sticks quill back in body as I am natural backpack. And Thanic's gone, so fuck that guy.
We'll retcon if he comes back and says he would sign the book.
I can only have 3 people sign it anyway, so I only got room for 1 more.
I feel like he
Only
would, with encouragement.
Yeah. If Stevie did, he probably would.
So everyone's on board with Aldrin kind of being old man sauntering up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fucking send it! We're walking towards the fire. Tell me when to stop.
Yeah, no, you keep going. I don't have to tell you anything to stop. If there's
Make it
anything you need to stop, I'll tell you. If not,
So I see a bunch of shit. A lot of doors.
Excuse me.
As I get up to this point and see pretty much everything's fine, Nothing by the fire. So this is like a tower kind of area here, or what is this in front of me?
Yeah, these are like the ruins of a town.
Oh, cool.
There's, like I said, there's ruined stone structures, slab foundations of administrative and temple buildings.
Oh, cool. Aldrin's gonna push the door open.
Yep.
What's in here?
As you walk in, you just there's, like I said, there's caves that dot that whole thing. There's a cave in there too, and you just see a bunch of garbage and junk piled up there.
Fucking garbage. Making my way over here now.
Making my way down.
Make way downtown. Jinx.
Another door.
Same building that you were in.
Oh,
Ruins.
God damn it. That looks empty in there. I assume I'm correct in that statement over here.
Yep.
Cool. Another door over here. Same fucking building.
Same building.
Guys, there ain't fucking shit over here.
You sure?
There's a fucking... Oh, hey, look, a well.
Now, here, you do walk up and you see that this is a plaza. You do see, as you walk up to it, you do see an old slab that has some etched writing in it, and you see that it says the tomb of Daedarius, which they'd spoken about when you spoke to Bolo. You mentioned something about the tomb of Daedarius there as well. And as you look in here, you see that there's a large paved plaza, and the remains of a fountain are now little more than a stone circle set around a crumbling hole in the ground, leading to a deep well below. But right before you two, you see two large stone statues that stand in a courtyard, rising about 20 feet high. Behind them, you see a 40-foot high edifice that is carved into the cliffside, dominated by relief columns carved with strange scenes. The left-hand colossus is a bearded human male wearing exotic clothes, but its face is smashed beyond recognition. It holds a balance in its right hand and a cudgel on its side. Its left hand is raised as if in warning. The colossus to the right of the entrance is a young human male wearing similarly exotic clothing. The left half of its head is cracked off and lying at its feet. The statue holds a shepherd's crook in its left hand, and its right hand is raised in warning as well. At the end of the plaza, you see a landing jutting out from the cliff face, and the stairs to which have long crumbled. But on the landing, you can make out a tomb with gilded carvings and silver censers, and there's a ladder leaning against the edifice leading up to the landing.
So my notes specify Daedarius cliff face, because I believe we found or heard some information about a cliff face with this guy, and he's been long dead. But I don't remember what that was in relation to at all.
Yeah, we're not over there yet, though, to see it.
But I mean, if this entire city is built on a cliff face, like that's what
I will say,
out for.
At the distance you guys are at, you can see the ruined plaza, and those statues are pretty big, so you can kind of see them from where you're all at.
By the way, this is taking Aldrin fucking ages on his fucking crook.
You about done exploring yet? In her
Shut
brain.
up. Yeah, it doesn't show up in my brain. It's in my bucket. I'm not looking at that shit.
Ah,
It's a very I can use it. It's basically the sending spell unlimited, but with certain restrictions.
Mm-hmm.
Which means I can turn it. I can put it on vibrate if I don't want to listen to it. Is there any sort of like inspection I can do on these statues to make sure they won't, be assholes?
Yeah. As you approach the statues, as you're going to look closer, you hear the sudden sound of grinding stone. The colossal figures turn their massive heads. Their shattered features are staring down at you. Two voices issue forth in unison, and the rest of you can hear it because they're kind of like booming and echoing through. So two voices issue forth in unison, booming out as though erupting from deep in the earth. Halt! You have come before Daedarius, Etherwalker and conduit of clairvoyance. Behold ye now his wondrous triumphs. Daedarius extends wisdom, and Daedarius offers knowledge. Which do you seek?
So, sorry, I was coughing halfway through that. One offers wisdom and one offers what?
Didarius extends wisdom, and Didarius offers knowledge. Which do you seek?
I seek knowledge.
Do the rest of you, when you hear this, do you do anything, or you just remain where you're at?
I would move a little closer, but not quite within where that circle is.
Let
Tiny-
the warlock make another pact with some other being.
Yeah, so they're still looking down at you, Aldrin, and they both say simultaneously, Didarius shall grant you what you seek, but only if you heed him and continue to show proper respect. And their heads originally turn to their proper positions, and as other people approach, they turn toward them and ask the same questions.
Well, I seek wisdom.
Didarius shall grant you what you seek, but only if you heed him and continue to show proper respect.
Okay.
Well, I'm curious what these two fuckers pick. Wisdom or respect? That's fucking stupid.
Intelligence.
Tell wisdom or knowledge.
Same
Knowledge,
fucking
that
thing.
one.
Knowledge, respect, it's all the same.
Knowledge and respect are the same fucking thing.
Oh, totally. I have gotten so much respect because I know things.
I feel like there's some sarcasm there.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Well, if my friends are following me, which are not actually my friends, but I'm calling them my friends, I'm gonna just mosey up here very respectfully, like, I'm an old man with a proper attitude today.
Today.
That would be a first.
And then you see the old man gets a ladder. Oh shucks.
You want to boost up?
Maybe.
Do you all answer the statues or no?
Yeah, I answer with intelligence. I'm looking for, or
Okay. It gives the same responses. Thanik, Faerun.
I'm gonna wait out here and see what happens to them.
So this hole is that like a well?
So yeah, it was a fountain, but now it's like a well that goes deep. It's dark.
We're
Can
going
I
up the
I
stairs.
want to throw a petal down there and see how deep it is.
I don't
Okay.
think that's respectful.
Hey, Dylan's back.
E.
All right.
I have
Did
to
you
do
hear
a
all this?
roll?
Did you hear the stuff I said, Dylan? By the way.
No, I had to go make snacks.
Okay. All right. So they all approached kind of one by one, and there's these two colossuses, and when they approached, they actually turned and spoke, and they said, "Halt! You come before Didarius, Etherwalker and conduit of clairvoyance. Behold ye now his wondrous triumphs. Didarius extends wisdom, and Didarius offers knowledge. Which do you seek?" The rest of them had answered, and it gave the same response to both. And it also.
What did you guys answer?
I chose wisdom.
I chose knowledge.
Knowledge.
It gave the same answer to both of those. It's just a case
Yeah.
of, what would you pick, knowledge or wisdom? What does Thanik seek?
Probably wisdom, because Thanik.
Especially in this scenario where he's answered last. We're all here because we're looking for Faerun, right? Like, that's not weird. Then I think Thanek would just say, neither. We seek a dwarf.
Huh. Okay. That's not an option I even considered.
As you say that, they say nothing, and their heads just go back to their normal position.
And side note, because you're gone when this happened too, Aldrin had pulled out a sketchy ass black like grimoire from his ribcage.
Mhm.
If you trust me, sign this. Cool shit works.
And no, I think I heard that where you handed it to Arcane or handed it to Faerun. No.
It allows us to. It's basically sending spell.
Essentially, Faerun and Stevie both signed it. Stevie signed it with
in
blood,
blood.
even though I had. And then I found my pen. And then I found my pen, so you can use a pen if you want.
It gives me access to a sending spell?
Basically, if you're signed in this book, you have to willingly sign it, and then I'm going to do with this information as I please. Anything I write in the book, I can send you guys as if the sending spell. And then you
think back and
yep, you can think back, and it'll show up in my book.
Did
and
you tell us that though in game?
No.
Oh,
but Faerun related after.
Oh, okay, all right.
I
So
said it was a communication spell.
If that's the case, then I would just. I think I'll hold off for now, as I'm just ever so recently on the other side of a rather nasty bit of possession.
Excuse me.
Shoot yourself! Right through the sternum. Okay. And
Tiny points to you, and in your ear you can hear her say, "You are so gross."
You see, you can't. How, are you using the message?
Yes, I'm using message on you.
I just imagine like Tiny's whisper is Marie's whisper, which is loud as fuck that everyone hears it regardless. This message requires you to whisper, and I don't know if Tiny's capable of whispering.
It's a valid question.
But assuming Tiny actually does word it, and I just hear that's like, fucking bugs. So it sounds like Faerun's waiting behind there. We're all on the same. Aldrin's gonna climb the ladder.
Okay.
Stevie was going to give him a boost up.
Yeah. So as you walk
While
into
they
the
do that,
antechamber,
I'm just
Sorry,
gonna
go
ritual cast detect magic in the background while they do their thing.
okay.
I want to fly down this hole and see where it leads.
As far as you as far as dropping the pebble down there, you said how deep it was. Yeah, it went down pretty deep. It felt like it fell for about 40 or 50 feet.
That's 2 rounds. That's not horrible.
We're not really in rounds, though, so.
I really want to see what's at the bottom of this. Wow.
Well.
Are you going down there?
Do it.
Fucking
Yeah.
slender.
Yeah, Tiny can fit.
Stevie, oh, sweetie. But Mickey, like, do it.
Tiny wants to see what's down this well.
Stevie's busy pushing Aldrin up,
Yeah, exactly.
who is surprisingly late.
All right. Hold on a second. I gotta see something.
Your scarecrow,
Are
made
you
of
like
straw.
old man shaking your whole way up the ladder?
And he's like old man shaking the whole way.
That's a really good old man shake.
I
Yeah.
have a lot of experience with it because I give my dad shit about it all the time.
Of course you do.
You're such a great son.
All right. Are you just flying straight down?
Yeah, I'm gonna, but I'm like feeling the walls to see if there's any gaps or any holes or anything kind of like hiding. So I'm like going down, like feeling the walls as I'm going.
Don't you have light orbs?
Yeah, I do have light orbs. I've actually cast a light well on it.
Or are you gonna use your baubles?
Yes. My little bubbles.
So yeah, as you start going down, the walls are pretty slimy. And once you get about halfway down, you hear growls and roars. And with your light, you suddenly see a troll start to clamber, squeeze its way up this thing, start climbing up towards you, coming up the well.
Oh shit. Going back up.
Good job.
This is going great, guys.
So good.
Going back up the well
So
now.
well.
Old man banter, little kid shit. It's amazing.
While she's on her up. She's going to point in Stevie's direction and say, "There's a troll! It's coming!"
In the dungeon.
Dylan's so excited.
That'll do it.
Stevie can hear Tiny's voice in her ears saying there's a troll coming.
Can I respond back?
Yes, you can.
Yes.
Hurry back up here.
Be prepared. She's gonna fly as fast as she can. Back up.
And Stevie
I don't know how far.
boosts Aldrin the last bit up and squares up down here.
Okay. Like I said, you can hear it clambering, and like I said, it was about 50 feet deep. So when Tiny flew up, it was about halfway down, and it was struggling to get it's tighter than the trolls. It's like fighting to get up there. So it's not up there yet. You can just hear it coming up.
Oh, he's coming.
So then Stevie will, move to this side of things. Panic! We got to deal with the troll here.
Hold on, I want to try something cool when it comes up.
All right.
And I'm just gonna
jump.
I'm just gonna take a few steps back.
Are you gonna jump onto it?
He's catching, just going.
All right. So this is one last chance if anyone wants, because it was scrambling up. So if anyone wants to get in a different position, now's your chance before the encounter starts.
So my one question with Aldrin being on top of this ladder, how high up am I?
The ladder goes up about 40 feet, I want to say.
Oh, fuck, I'm 40 feet up? Hell yeah, I'm staying up here. This is every spellcaster's dream.
Yeah. Can I have held an action to smack him on the head when he comes up?
Yeah. I mean, you guys, any preparation you want to do, you do have like a round of preparation here.
Like a
before it
surprise.
comes up.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say. I wouldn't say it's don't get a surprise attack because it's all tiny, so it's chasing Tiny up.
Yeah, fair. I'm just gonna bop him on the head with a flail as he's coming up.
Since we're 40 feet up, and I think with the running jump, it will be round 2 before I'm able to fucking land on him. As soon as he pokes his head out, can I go ahead and have random jump?
I mean, if you're saying.
I think even with false speed, like if I'm running and jumping off of this thing to try and like fucking pile drive it with Hazirawn, like I think in one round, 6 seconds, I have not made it to him yet. So,
I mean, again, you could. This is your round of preparation, so you can say you're doing your running start during this round. So you could do that. And
now
so, Steve, you're saying you're holding an action, and your trigger for the action is when he pokes his head up.
When his head pops up. Yep. And I just smacked him for 12 damage when he popped up.
Oh, you're ready to hit him. Okay. All right. So we'll go ahead and roll your initiatives.
Firebolt him, or was Stevie the only one aware of the troll?
I would have shouted.
Tiny yelled. And Tiny yelled.
I messaged. No,
Tiny
messaged. Sorry.
me, but then Danik, we got to deal with a troll here. So Faerun would have heard that.
Yeah, you would have heard that.
Then I would have held a firebolt.
Okay.
Which I'll just sneak off.
Yeah, you can throw that off now as it pops out.
No, it missed.
Oh no.
I'll just leave.
What use are you if you miss with firebolt? Come on.
Aldrin was just being an old man, like, what? Oh, fuck, there's a troll!
Roll your initiative, Stevie.
I did.
You rolled
16.15.
that's your Drake, sorry. I'll just roll it and then move it like I normally do.
Yeah.
And you got to roll for Entom.
He goes right behind me.
Okay. And let me move your Drake. It's supposed to be below you.
I'm all the way at the bottom. I'm back here at the bottom too.
Then
Nice
you
one.
roll a 2 on initiative?
I did, which means I think because the progression of which everything happens, since I'm going after everyone, like the run up, like there has to be like a mild trip at some point. Oh shit! Oh shit!
How tall? Okay, how tall is Troll?
It's a giant. It's giant, large size. So it's taller than Danik.
Like 12, 12 feet, I think is that.
Like 12 feet or so?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do
Yeah.
the math
Large-
for how long it would take
A hard 12.
Danik to.
We don't need exact math. Because D&D rules is as soon as you let go of ground, you fall immediately like, what, 60 feet?
Yeah.
Doing the math.
Oh my god.
Let me do math.
Okay.
You nerd.
Well, if you're
But
in
yeah,
your
there
first,
is rules in terms of rolling. Oh, I thought we were sorting out the
I thought it's
Oh, no, it's
60
also-
feet per
Fall of
round,
Danik.
isn't it? Like you
Oh, to fall of
60
Danik?
feet per round.
Yeah, it's per round. It's 60 feet. So I mean, he can fall
That's
that he can fall that 40 feet onto it. And it's like I said, I said he took that first round as his running start and his lead.
So actually,
that's accounting for whatever it is.
Actually, raw is 500 feet a second. Featherfall allows you to fall slowly at 60 feet per
Oh,
second.
Oh.
Or 60 feet per round.
So basically, you're gonna.
Basically, I'm coming in like that fucking eagle that dives from like 2,000
Yeah,
feet in
like
the air.
great boss.
Yeah. Now, since you are jumping and going 40 feet, you will take some fall damage.
Oh, I'm sure.
And the fall damage is 1d6 per 10 feet?
Yeah, 1d6 per 10. But if he
And
goes
does-
down the hole with them, that's a different story.
Does Troll take some of that damage for getting felled on?
No, he's just going to take the damage of that he's doing.
I
This is
don't
more
know.
for
Aw,
this is more for
Goliath nuke
flair
damage.
purposes.
I wanted nuke damage.
But it sounds like his damage is going to happen on his turn, so it's just Faerun's turn. Right?
Right.
Okay. Come on, wizard boy. Do wizard stuff.
Wow.
I'm gonna try a firebolt again.
Okay.
Cast
Even worse.
fireball.
It misses. Badly misses.
And you know what? I'm just gonna wait.
Maybe I should have signed that book.
Amazing. Aldrin. So you just see Aldrin, old man, shake on top of the stairs. He's like, oh, you fucking wizard. And he drops the illusion, goes into scarecrow mode. Let me show you how it's done. And bonus action, I'm going to hex it.
Cool.
I'm gonna
So-
counterspell the hex.
You insulted me. Counterspell hex. You can roll for it. It's a 4th level hex. So it doesn't auto-fail. So he is hexed.
Nah, I'll counterspell next time
Oh.
I get a heal.
So he may or may not actually take that damage. We'll worry about that later. So bonus action hex. Then action, I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast. Which will have 2 beams. So attack, normal roll.
Misses.
12
So no,
misses.
It doesn't
Cool.
take it.
So second Eldritch Blast, because it does 2 beams. It's not per thing.
And the hex counts for either one, right?
The
This is
hex
the
will
first
do
one.
it for every time I hit.
Yeah. Okay. There you go.
Okay, so that hits. He already took the 5 points of hex damage, so this will just be
Yes.
normal damage. 7 points of damage plus that 5 from before.
Blah,
That's
blah.
like Eldritch Blast him.
So this
Gotta
troll's climbing out, gets bonked in the head by Stevie. It manages to dodge 2 firebolts, and now this Eldritch Blast hits it. And it's
And another cool effect with Hex, I can choose an ability score to give it disadvantage on. Any strength ability score it makes is going to be at disadvantage now.
Okay.
End turn.
Stevie.
Let's bonus action Hunter's Mark it. Actually,
Okay.
no, I'm not going to waste a Hunter's Mark on this. I'm just going to smack it with my flail a couple of times. Don't have advantage right now because I don't have anyone in advantage range. That hits. Damage.
11 points of damage.
Smack him again. Oh
Misses.
no, I miss. Not gonna do it. Or my bonus action gonna command my Drake to do things. Drake is gonna move over here, and bite him with advantage.
Chomp.
Chompy chomp chomp.
That hits.
Damage.
Bites into its leathery
It
flesh and its ankle.
Really gets its calf. It can only. Well, I mean, I guess it could probably reach thigh now. It's medium sized.
Possible, maybe. It can go up on its hind legs.
Yeah.
Okay, now it's the troll's turn. Thought it was chasing a little tiny fairy. Suddenly he's getting attacked by everything. And it's just like losing its shit. And what's this? Let's see. Okay, no. All right, so it is going to claw at Stevie. And apparently nothing is working here. There we go. Okay. My attacks are not working.
Interesting.
This is everything. Yeah, everything they do with him, his attacks, his senses, anything I'm trying to roll with these stupid characters are not doing anything.
That's so weird.
And I didn't test this out. Okay, hold on. I'm leaving out and coming back in again, seeing if that changes anything.
Try it.
Makes sense.
Meanwhile, while this is happening, you see a majestic scarecrow standing at the top of this thing, looking scary and spooky.
Talking about how you should use code CO6 with W. Get the D.
You should use code CO6. Dubby gets the D's.
I hope this works, because I am not in the mood to roll manually and do all the math for this for every single attack. This is gonna fucking suck.
All of my simple syrup for my drink went to the bottom.
Ooh.
Have you tried?
No, I'm stupid.
And that happens to the best of us.
I mean, I wasn't gonna say it, but thank you for saying it for me.
Hey, Kona Big
We
One.
all know this.
Yeah, Kona Big Wave, tonight's sponsor for Bryce's Drunken Attitude.
Yeah, I had it.
Okay, let's see here.
Tastes like aloha.
Hmm.
I think that's what it fucking says. No, it's liquid. It's liquid aloha.
There we go. Whew! It's working now. Okay.
Hey.
Now kill Stevie.
Attack roll 17. Protective wings. My wings pop out and like.
It's the first time you got to use it, isn't it? Have you used it yet? I don't think you used it yet.
I think I've used it before.
And Hex of Hazirawn. I think this is the first Tiamat.
Yeah. Because those dire trolls
so
were
that gives you
rolling
plus
fucking
3.
high.
All right.
That's plus 3. And
all right.
the roll was 17.
Yes.
My AC is 17, so that's gonna. He's not
So
gonna
it
hit.
misses. Okay.
No, meets beats.
Yeah. So now my
And
AC is 20.
Oh,
Does it keep it that way, or is it's just for the reaction time, right? I think it's just for the reaction.
Against that attack roll.
Yeah. So it's
So
not.
So
it's
It's,
back to
not.
zero.
It's just
Just for that
deflecting
roll.
that particular attack.
Exactly.
it's like fuck
It's
you.
a shield. Yeah. It's like a.
Yeah.
Okay, so it claws again. That one hits
Another
for the same
17.
thing.
Let's take that
Yeah.
one.
I mean, you don't really have a choice. You used your reaction already. So.
Claws into you with that one.
I did.
And now it's going to bite you.
On save. I don't know what
succeed.
that rolled. Why
I don't
can't
know
I
what
see
your.
it?
Oh, nat 20 on its bite.
Ugh.
Is your sting set to private or public?
I don't. It's set to public. Anyways, how much damage did I take? 7. 7.
I didn't roll the damage yet on. Oh, on that one, yeah.
Oh, the
bite I haven't rolled yet. The bite I haven't rolled yet because it was a nat 20. You're talking about on the last claw, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 7.
It was 7. Okay.
But the
So
bite
that-
was a crit. So
Nat
now
20.
he's going to bite hard
Bring
into
it.
your face
Okay, not the
for a whole
face.
8 points of damage.
Why are you going for the face? Come on.
Because he
Not
wants
the
to.
face. That's her moneymaker. Wait, that's not Mal.
All right, that's the end of his turn.
I was gonna say she's not Mal.
Now it's your little birdie bird's turn. You're muted, Hurricane.
I am gonna fly in and then fly out while giving the help action to myself.
Wait a minute. Hold on a minute. How is he helping you flying in and flying out? What is he doing to help you with this?
He's like, the help action is distracting, so it's just like
Okay, well,
in its face.
That's fine. Just tell me what it is. That's fine.
It's just like screeching in its ear as it flies by.
Trying to distract you.
Anthem falling down onto your wrist, and then just like using its wings to readjust your fingers so you point at it the right way.
The pinky goes here.
That's awesome.
All right, now at the end of his turn. Tiny.
Okay. So I am going to cast Fairy Fire on him.
Be careful with that thing. That's a area
It's
of
an
effect, and it can hit your
AoE.
It can hit your friends, and gives them advantage too. So try an angle. Angle the dangle.
Yeah, I know.
This is Bryce Backseat Gaming coming at you at 1047 KCLD.
Okay, dude.
And fuck the Drake. That thing. Fuck that thing.
Yeah, it fails.
Yeah, the Drake fails. Whatever.
Quick,
He's
guys,
shiny
pick up
now.
Drake.
So that means that he only has attacks advantage on the Drake. So anything on these two have advantage.
Aldrin's gaze fixates on the Drake.
Like a mosquito.
And then
I always hated dragons.
since that's an innate spell, it's still a spell, isn't it? So I can't do a spell for an action. If it's innate, does it work as a cantrip?
No, innate is just like an infinite spellcast ability. It doesn't mean you can use it. It kind of depends on the spell a little bit. Like Aldrin has innate disguise self, so I can use that as much as I want. What's the innate ability?
It's the racial spell, so it just means you can cast it
still-
once per day without.
Yeah,
a
but
spell
I'm just
slot.
trying
Right,
to
so it
figure
still
out-
takes an action.
Okay.
To
It still
cast.
takes an action.
Yeah, it means I can't cast another spell. Okay. Then that is all I'm gonna do, and that's gonna be the end of my turn.
Okay. Danik, so you are jumping.
I am jumping. I have jumped.
I have been falling for 13 minutes.
Okay. So so move down there. I gotta move you, right?
Oh no, I'm up now.
Oh, you're up now. Okay.
And you
So
get
go ahead and
advantage on your
attack him.
Okay. Just regular. I'm assuming
Before you do this, give me a strength check.
strength check, just straight strength.
Out
Yeah.
of curiosity, does this troll have to make like, I don't know, a strength check to stay standing from getting hit by a Goliath going flying?
No.
Okay, worth a shot.
15.
15. Okay. You can add an extra 1d4 to your situational bonus if you hit him.
And
Okay.
you get an advantage on hitting him
Yeah,
because he's
Nick has
glowing.
advantage on him right now because he's a glowy boy.
No.
That's a 23, so I'll add 1d4 to my damage.
That's your bonus for leaping.
And then do you want me to roll, what, 3d6 for falling 30 feet?
Yeah. I mean, technically I should roll it, but you go ahead and roll it.
Sure. 9.
There you go. All right, so take off 9 hit points.
Then it can take 9.
I will do that.
I'm sure it could take a 12.
Take all 12.
You guys are gross and weird.
You like it.
So am I still with advantage because of fairy fire?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Fairy Fire's advantage across the board. It's a fucking awesome spell.
All attacks.
I could have taken it with Mount, but I'm an asshole, so no.
So that one's another 14 with a 25 to hit. And then I guess I should probably like roll off of him and then go not into his space. But I imagine the first strike I landed on top of him.
Yeah. So you thrashed him. He is bleeding
Not
profusely.
feeling good.
That sword, when you came down, it slashed into the side of his head, cut open his jaw, down his chest. You just eviscerated him as you came down.
Oh, I forgot. I always forget first round of combat that I have great weapon master. That'll be my turn.
Okay, Faerun.
Right.
Can Faerun
Let's
hit
do
the
a
troll?
firebolt.
Well, now you got advantage, so you better not miss.
Well, I had advantage anyway because I used
If
the
you
owl.
steal this fucking
Yeah.
kill, I'm gonna be very
He doesn't
proud.
have double advantage.
Oh,
Oh god!
Oh my god!
He's second rolling.
Chewy.
it seems like it's going to be a cursed day for me.
My boy!
Don't worry. Once we get in here,
Uh,
you're gonna use your intelligence to figure stuff out.
Oh, I'm not going in there.
You're just
I'm
a
gonna
little.
use-
You're just a little too far away, Faerun. You're just not seeing clearly as big as this thing
Apparently,
is.
120 feet is actually a lie. No, I'm going to use my bonus action to try and shove him back down the well.
You're too
You won't be able to shove him back down the well because the well was smaller than him. He had to like really clamp. Technically, he had to dislocate his shoulders to be able to pop up.
You can sit him down though, like whenever you accidentally sit down on the pot and you don't have the middle toilet seat put down.
So yeah,
get
I mean, all you would do
down
is
spot.
fall on top of the well. He wouldn't go down it because it's not big enough for him to fall through
He
it.
would
He'd
still
have to,
be
like, force his
prone,
way.
though.
You're a very resonant fart. that
I
you
mean,
hear
sure.
echoing through the
He's
night.
also near death. So
And also, don't
mind.
put a
Yeah.
fucking dude prone who I would have disadvantage with ranged attacks with, please.
Like it's either push him prone or pull you off the 40 feet ledge. Like those are my only two options, mate.
I feel like that's not the only.
I mean, that feels like a fun
the
option.
old guy. Oh, the old guy.
Dude, pull the Ultron off. That'll be
Oh,
fun.
the
I'm down for that.
Pull him.
Fails.
Well, there
You
you
had
go.
disadvantage
He's
on
been
that for
shoved.
your hex.
Well, it's a save, not a check, so I'm not sure if that even
Oh, okay. Well, he still fails
has
anyway.
disadvantage. But yeah, so that's it. That's my turn.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, it's my turn.
Yeah, no, I thought that you said, no, not you.
It's
Bryce
disadvantage
said,
on checks, not saves.
checks, not saves. Okay.
So, like, for example, if
Yeah,
Fennec,
but
like,
both
was
rolls,
trying to
it was low anyway, so he would have failed regardless.
Yeah, so, like, Hex is useful, for example, if Fennec wants to grapple, because it's contested checks.
Gotcha,
If it's
gotcha.
save and throw, different.
Okay,
But
old man.
as Aldrin in Scarecrow scary mode looks down upon the battlefield, he sees an opportunity to steal kill, and he's going to try and take it.
You probably have a straight roll because prone for ranged, but also fairy fire, so advantage.
Is he? So he's prone right now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, it's a straight roll because normally disadvantage, but Fairy Fire gets advantage, so blah, blah, blah. I Eldritch Blast. Why the fuck do I have mouse shit? What?
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 Yeah, okay, I had to click on Aldrin to get my shit back, but it gave me Mal's, like,
Hold on a
character
second.
sheet.
I think I know why. Hold on a second. Let me.
That's funny.
I'm on Aldrin's
user.
stuff.
Oh yeah, that's why. I have you still attached to him. Let me release it. Add it. There we go. Now you shouldn't have that again.
Eldritch Blast!
Eldritch Blast.
14 misses! Next
How
Eldritch
many-
Blast. I get 2 beams.
Okay.
Eldritch Blast again! Attack!
When do you get the third beam for Eldritch
can't remember.
Blast?
Fucking shit!
Misses again. You spellcasters are doing great today.
Hey,
Well
mine worked.
Reference to that
done.
book.
Mine worked.
You're doing great, sweetie.
Well,
Oh.
yours may have worked, but you're also the one that brought the troll up. So you guys are batting 1,000 today.
after
Meanwhile, Stevie
Aldrin
and Thanic just fucking wailing on this dude.
Thrashing on his motherfucker.
and Aldrin just looks at his stick, just very confused, and ends turn.
How did
Stevie.
you miss? Let's smack him around a little bit with like
actually
double
get the tail.
advantage because flanking. Oh,
This
God.
motherfucker needed to be dead 10
What
minutes
the
ago, just so you know.
Oh, God.
Someone hit him.
Oh my god! This troll, half dead, okay, is just matrixing the shit out of everything you guys are doing.
Just because he's flailing in his like half dead state.
in his
Oh,
prone
God.
state. His ass is in the well. And he's just
let's bite him with my Drake now, and I'm gonna laugh if
There we
this
go.
fucking kills him.
The Drake was tired of this
Fucking
shit.
killed him.
The Drake was tired of this shit. He's like,
He's like, just bit his dick off, and he bled out
oh,
that way.
you're a Turnic now. Okay.
Yeah, it's funny. It's a bit.
So that was cool.
Well, you have
Yeah,
disadvantage on that roll then because his ass is like in the well, which means it's all like turtled.
No, his legs are splayed. Like
Yeah,
it's not there.
Trust me, I am aware of the anatomy. It's turtled.
All right, so you
But I
guys
had
defeat the
advantage
troll.
because fairy fire, so
It's lit up.
and because prone, so fuck you.
The
I had-
advantage doesn't stack. It cancels. Straight roll. What was your first roll?
I don't know.
First roll. Your first roll
I
was
don't know.
eight. What it
He's dead. Fuck
missed.
off.
What it
I
missed.
have to pee, by the way.
All right, well let's take a
Stop
quick
scratching.
pee break, and then we'll come back. So
We'll
intermission
come
time.
back to-
Yee-haw.
Pee break.
Do-do-do-do-do.
too fucking cold.
I'm dying of a heat stroke. And I'm
You're
drinking
way
beer.
too fucking cold.
And I'm
Okay,
sitting
and
here
we're
in
live.
Hey, bitches! I'm back!
Ah!
I'm cold.
And I'm just hot as shit.
Okay, so you guys defeat the troll. What's going on now? What's happening?
Hey.
Did we? though?
So basically, the Drake, troll is like butt in hole. Drake just kind of like he doesn't actually bite him in the dick. That was just me being stupid. He kind of like now he's at the correct level for Drake to bite him in the jugular, and he just goes straight for the fucking neck.
Is he a little hangry right now? He's a little hangry right now. Is it just want some?
I guess. But just kind of fucking shakes at it and bites his neck, like rips a bit of it out. You know.
Fucking gruesome.
Hmm?
It's beautiful.
I love
And
it.
now I think we're continuing along our the original intended path.
Before
Back
we
to
go
the
down,
40-foot ladder.
All right. Well,
And-
as you go up there, Thanik, the doorway in front of you, it's pitch black in there. You can't see shit.
paused.
Yeah.
I know. I'm getting there.
Oh, wait. I need you magic users to come light the path.
So do we? Oh yeah. By the way, Aldrin and fucking full scarecrow. Do we rest or do we push on?
I'm all right. I only took like one hit. I'm good.
Aldrin reaching
Furin,
his
are
briefcase.
you just staying back there and not going with them? What's Furin doing?
I'm gonna continue casting my detect magic. So 10 minutes. I'll just chill.
Are you all right there, Piran?
Hasn't it been 10 minutes with the battle and everything? Or no, did that interrupt your detect magic?
Yeah, because I tried to cast a spell. Even though, like, literally, I should have just stayed there and continued to cast detect magic.
It
as a
would have
ritual.
been more.
Wouldn't have actually made
beneficial.
any difference. But no, yeah, I'm just gonna start again.
Yeah, sure.
Start again.
Because that's
All
where it's at.
Tiny's got her 2 bulbs of light. She gives one to Stevie, her
Okay.
normal.
Stevie does turn back before we go in. Furin, you all right back there?
Yeah, I'm just gonna scout out here.
Shout if you get in trouble.
Before Aldrin enters this, by the way, sorry to interrupt because I need to get this done. Aldrin is going to break off one of his ribs in his skeleton form, pull out what looks like a rod, crush it into dust, and I'm going to use my Rod of the Pack Keeper to give myself a spell slot back.
Nice.
Who did you give one to Stevie and one to yourself, Tiny?
Yeah, one to Stevie and one to me. Because I have 2 bulbs. And I use them to cast light on and for people to carry around with them.
Ah, damn it.
Oh, and back into like fucking old man Aldrin too. I should mention that.
After he takes his rib.
He distinctly, make sure you guys are watching, cracks a rib out, crushes it into dust to absorb magical energy, and then also an old man Aldrin. Sorry about that.
That's not
Well,
disturbing.
we'll wait here for Furin. If this has anything of a maze-like quality to it, then it will be easy to get either us lost or him lost.
You're not wrong.
All right, so we'll say the time passes, and in that 30-foot radius you see there, you sense nothing.
How long does detect magic last?
10 minutes.
10?
We get 10 minutes of fun.
I'm just gonna while I'm here, just sneak on down towards the graves to see if I pick up
Okay.
any magic coming from the grave area.
No.
Right, good. That's pretty much all I wanted to check.
That's fine.
Valid.
As you
Then I
approach, the statues turns to you and asks the same question it asked everyone else.
Neither.
They turn back and say nothing.
Cool.
All right, cool.
So yeah, as you're in this antechamber here, like I was saying, you see that the tomb you saw above with the gilded carvings and silver censers were mere illusions. Looters have defaced and ruined the relief carved walls, and the censers are long gone. Set between the carvings are a couple of alcoves recognized as funerary niches, and they only contain some splinters of bone. At the far end of the chamber, right there in front of the tank, you see there's a stone door that hangs ajar. Marks on the door and the frame indicate that it was kind of recently forced open.
Panic, you want to head out?
Well, now that we're all gathered, seems as good a time as any.
You go first. I'll
You
take
have
up the rear.
lights.
That does seem to be the way.
Oh, right.
And I have
do
the
light.
lights.
Those
Yeah,
stay close.
tiny. Yeah, let's just all stay close together.
Do only 2 of us have dark vision?
Yeah.
So as you guys all walk in there, as you walk in the hallway, the temperature drops noticeably. The tomb's interior never warmed by the sun. You see those 6 statues, 3 lining each wall. All are of cowl wizards leaning on staves, their faces obscured by deep hoods. The hollows of their hoods are particularly dark. There are bones of more than a dozen humanoids littering the ground. As you pass halfway through, you hear the sound of grinding stone. Out of the corner of your eye, you see the statues are turning their cowled heads, following your movement. What do you do?
Is there any magic emanating from them?
He still has detect magic up, correct?
Yeah. I mean, once you enter this hallway, everything's just glowing magically because it seems to just magic seems to permeate everything here.
Oh,
Is there particular schools?
All.
Transmutation for animated statues, Lunga.
Yeah, I'm like, is it because you don't know, or because it's a
No.
cop-out?
Because, like I said, magic seems to permeate everything in this tomb.
On a
That's
side note,
why I said.
Aldrin
all.
is stuck in the door.
Okay, I'll get you
Why?
out of here.
Ah, my leg!
My leg!
My leg! I can't do that fucking voice. Oh, why is there 2 Aldrins? I'm gonna refresh. My shit looks fucked up.
Where? What?
I see 2 Aldrins on my screen.
I don't. I only see one.
I
yeah,
only
my-
see one.
Yeah, my stuff's messed. I'll refresh.
So, Danik, you were the first one to pass through since as you walk through. So, as those things turn, what do you do, or anyone else if they do anything?
Let's just keep moving.
Yeah, I think so. I think I've as the light is sort of training on these guys, I might look around just to make sure that there's nothing like popping out of the walls. But I don't think it, unless there's any direct sort of attack. I don't think Thanek does anything in particular.
Are you looking at anything specifically, or just scanning around the room?
Just like a quick scan around the room, like mainly looking at either like the statues like animating, or the portals in the walls opening up, something like that.
Stevie would be looking for traps too.
Okay.
What-
As you
How do the bones look? Like
they're
they
just
look like they were crushed?
yeah, they're no, it's just like they look like they were bones of something that was killed, whatever, and their bones just scattered throughout the room. And they're bones. It's not like flesh hanging on them or anything, just bones. But Thanik, so since you're looking around, as you passed and you're looking at the statues and you look into the faces of the hood, I need you to do a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. That's an 8.
Okay. So that fails. So you look into the hood and you feel it drawing you in.
Damn it, Thanik!
You're kind of held into this dark gaze. You're just staring into it. And you can't look away. And it starts to you hear these whispering sounds that you can't necessarily make out, but they just seem to be these impossible secrets of things that are happening. But you're not moving towards or doing anything. You're just stuck staring into this face. And this lasts for 1 round. But I need you to now do an intelligence saving throw.
Got it. Those are my favorite. Those are my favorite. 16.
Cool. So you're listening to the whispers, and suddenly you start to make things out, and you're just in awe of these things that you're hearing. And you seem to understand the world more accurately. So you now have advantage on intelligence checks for the next 24 hours.
Oh, nice. That would have been helpful about 8 sessions ago.
So this only lasts for about 6 seconds, right? Like a
Yes,
round?
that was it.
Yeah,
Now
being held is 6 seconds.
Now, obviously, you guys don't. This is all kind of happening simultaneously, so you don't know if by Thanik looking into it that he's stuck into his gaze. So, what you guys would do would not be affected by that. So, if you're looking around, if you look at the statues, the same thing would happen.
Right. Stevie is checking for traps first and foremost.
Sure. Go ahead and
probably
do a
would
perception
miss
check
the
then.
initial. Would probably miss Thanik's initial pause.
Ooh!
Not 20.
Nice.
You find every dust, splinter of bone,
I see everything.
everything.
Who is this
But this
strange
room is clean.
man narrating
This room
the
is
entire universe?
This room is clean. There is nothing trappy about this place where you're
And then at second 5, I see Thanik paused.
yeah.
Thanik?
Mm.
Yeah. Y'all right there?
I'm not entirely sure.
Feeling any murderous
me.
intent? Do you
I'm
want to
me.
kill any children?
I'm me. Don't worry. I'm me.
All right,
I-
all right.
The statues seem to speak to me, and now I am both. I don't know. I'm glad to know what I now know, but also it's mildly terrifying.
I thought I was a crazy old guy.
We're all crazy here. How old are you again?
Depends.
Oh no, I was talking to Aldrin.
Ripe old age of 74?
I'm older than you, just FYI.
Yeah, don't
in case
fucking
you
lie
wanted
to
to
no
know.
man. I know when you're lying. I know you're like 12.
I'm 112 years old, thanks.
Yeah, 12. I know you are.
112?
Yeah, 12.
Anyways, let's keep going. There's no traps around here.
Does anyone else look at the statues?
Yeah, fuck yeah. Aldrin's looking at that statue.
Tiny keeps her head down. She doesn't trust the magic around here.
Wisdom saving
fucking-
throw.
Yeah, Aldrin's mean glaring one of these fucking statues. You said saving throw, right?
Yeah.
Where the fuck is my saving throws? Why is this so hard?
Faerun would be if there's magic emanating from a statue, and he would try to discern what school it's from.
13 on my wisdom save.
Okay, that fails.
Cool.
So you're drawn in just like Thanik was.
Those are pretty
now you-
statues.
You're doing intelligence saving throw.
Intelligence, amazing. That's worse.
Well, I think Thanik's
9!
interested in his.
All right, so Aldrin, unlike Thanik, who, like Peter Quill, I see eternity. Unlike that, it's all gibberish. You can't understand anything that it's saying. It's frustratingly annoying. You can't understand any of it. So much that it is driving you crazy.
Crazier.
You are temporarily insane for the next minute.
Ah, the fucking voices are back!
You can't take actions, reactions. You can't understand what anyone is saying to you. Can't read. You speak only in gibberish.
Drake.
Tell me when to stop being insane, by the way.
Drake kind of just like nudges him like on his back and brings him with us.
He's like poking the Drake with a stick, backing away.
You gotta let Faerun do his rolls now. Let's see what happens with him. So wisdom saving throw first, Faerun.
16.
You succeed. You just shrug it off. You look at these statues, like you look at everyone else, you're like,
the fuck?
Straight.
Weaklings. Weaklings.
and that's it. You walk forward. You move past it.
Okay, let's
I
walk
was
past.
shoved.
Tiny is keeping her eyes on the floor.
You just hear the wild screamings of an old man.
That guy was dumb.
So
Shut
any
up,
option
Grandpa.
of
Let's
stealth
get
is
you to
gone.
bed.
Until that's gone.
The minute will end when everybody decides to pass through the next door. That's when the minute ends.
Stevie grabs him by the ear and pulls him forward.
Okay, so as you have
Roll
passed
the hit.
through the door into another chamber, the ceiling of this chamber is high vaulted dome that has a deep inset ledge circling above the room, about 10 feet wide, 15 feet up. The floor is different than the cracked cobblestone of the previous hallway in the antechamber. Under your feet, you see the floor is set with beautiful mosaic tiles. In the center of the mosaic depicts a knight in plate armor wielding a glowing sword, battling a chimera. Across the room is a pair of closed, corroded copper doors. To the south is a dark hallway. The mosaic floor in front of the hallway depicts a sun. And to the north is a single brass-plated door with the word "safe" written in chalk on it. But as you begin walking in, you notice the chimera slowly shifts. The flat tiles begin to bulge, taking on three-dimensional form as an animated chimera. As an animated chimera rises from the floor and claws its way out. It's made of tiles, but it's a chimera form. And gives a roar as it stares at you and shakes like a dog for a moment. You see tiles kind of clittering off and from its hide, and it hits the ground, and it looks at you menacingly, and it is encounter time.
Am I still insane?
No, that's it. It ends as soon as you pass through the door.
Before encounter, can Stevie drop to front knees and apologies for interrupting your rest?
No, this happens the moment you guys walk in. When you look at it.
All right. I'm trying to avoid.
As old man Aldrin rocks it. Ah! I'm fine. Oh, fuck.
Ah!
Ah!
Where's Grandma?
Let's roll initiative.
Jesus, 2-1 on initiative today. My initiative is
Job.
0.08.
Oh, crap.
We suck, guys.
We're so good.
All right, now I got to move your...
I am actually kind of grateful to be a martial class right now because I just smackety smack. That doesn't use resources.
I am the martial class of spellcasters. I just Eldritch Blast everything.
All right. Ensom has first roll.
I'm going to cut. No. He is He's just going to stay on my shoulder, so he will move with me.
Okay.
Now it's my turn.
Yes.
I am going to disengage. Wizard staple.
Damn it! I could have had advantage.
You could have, but
but it ain't coming from him.
I'm not gonna risk my body for your advantage. Yeah, I'm going
Why
back inside the
not?
corridor, and just for funsies, I'm gonna try and telekinetically shove this chimera closer to Stevie, seeing she's so eager.
Okay.
Bring it!
Oh, it fails.
Then it gets pushed back 5 feet.
Eee.
So you hit it,
And
and you see it go, and as it gets shoved back, its claws grab into the tile, and tiles are flinging from the ground and from its side, clinging all over the place. You hear tiles clittering everywhere as it growls back as it's shoved.
And prone?
Yes.
Prone
No.
as well? No.
No, just
I
push.
didn't think it was.
5
I think
feet.
it was only prone that
and then
one
it's
time
my
because
turn.
of the situation.
Valid. Because it was like shoved over whole. Yeah. Cool. Well, let's move this way. Smack him around a bit with a flail. Can he use
Okay.
a reaction?
Yes.
Okay.
When target melee take creatures stay resident, to turn
Jeez,
its
crazy.
nearest aspect towards the attacker, so you have disadvantage on the attack roll.
The next attack roll?
No, that attack roll. It's
So I
on
have
the
to roll
attack
again.
So you would have, yeah, but you miss with it anyway. So.
I hit.
Oh, did you hit? Okay, yeah. So roll
I
again with
hit.
disadvantage.
Yeah, reroll.
Well, so I'll just roll another one and then we'll take the lower of the two. Still hits because it was an 18 to hit and then a
Gotcha.
22 to hit. So
Okay.
cool. It still hits, but only for 5 damage. So let's smack him again. Normal. But then we're also going to use Infused Strike to give a little extra 2d6 damage there.
Okay. Cool.
So an extra 10 poison because he is a green drake right now. Even though he looks black, he's a poison essence. It's fine. That's how
And it
works.
has immunity to poison.
Fuck! Well, I guess that doesn't fucking work. I didn't know that about chimeras. But that's what I chose last session.
Well,
that he
this
was
is
gonna be
also a
green
tile chimera. It's a special chimera.
Interesting. No, but green drake,
Yeah.
like poison drake, is what I had chose last session. So we're being consistent.
Gotcha.
And that's my action and movement. I'm going to bonus action command Drake to do his bullshit. Move up a little bit. So I have advantage and bite this fucker with advantage. And he can't use his reaction because he already used his reaction.
I wasn't using. I haven't used
No,
it.
I was stating for
Yes.
the viewers at home.
I made him
For
green for you too.
Christopher
I made him
Stillwell.
green for you too.
Thank you. He doesn't have to be green. It's fine because he looks black. Because I can make him look like whatever I want.
Well, I turned on the light now.
But
so
he
it's
has
too
the poison. Poison.
late.
Let's end my Drake's turn right there.
Okay.
And it's Aldrin's turn. What are you gonna do?
So, fun fact about the Hex spell. Because of the level of Warlock I am, it's a 4th level Hex. It lasts for 8 hours as long as I maintain concentration. Bonus action, we're going to move the hex target to him. And then, oh God!
One would argue whether you can maintain concentration while you're insane.
Oh,
but
that's a valid question.
The
Can I
DM.
maintain concentration?
Probably not.
Probably not.
Because he went insane for a
Yeah, I
little
went
while.
insane. I
Yeah,
probably
you
could
lost.
maintain-
Yeah, you lost that concentration.
Never mind. Slight difference.
Use all your spell slots, bitch.
No, fuck you. I'm not using spell slots. Ah, fuck this thing! Aldrin's got run forward in old man form.
An old man form.
And you're going to see him cock his stick, casting Shillelagh.
Shillelagh!
Shillelagh.
I'm casting Shillelagh as a bonus action. So now I can attack with fucking charisma. And then, main action, I'm casting Booming Blade as I fucking come down on him with the fucking Wrath of a God.
Oh no!
Double cantrip!
Hey, can
Now,
you
I'm not
do
entirely
that?
sure how this fucking works on 4, so give me a second as I figure this out. So that is spells. Shillelagh, does that attack? Yes, it does. Okay. Normal attack roll.
Misses.
Haha! You see Aldrin come running up, swings the stick, completely whiffs.
Just totally biffs it.
Oh shit! And yeah, that's actually bonus action movement. I am going to end my turn there with a trap card face down.
Okay. All right. So the chimera,
It is my trap card.
as you miss it, you see it pull back, and it looks at you, and it takes out its claws and rakes at you with them. Hits you.
Cool.
Then it, as it. Oh, okay.
I'm not sure what
I
that
thought
roll
you-
was for, but
Concentration. So, but you should
oh,
have
that's
concentration off
Oh,
anyway.
that's that's done. Yeah, that's gone anyways.
So, and after it claws you, it turns its head towards Stevie, and with its horn, jams into Stevie with its horns. Bring it! Misses, and then you see its wings unfurl, and it flies upwards the 15 feet and lands on the ledge above you guys. And then it looks down at everyone. Let me see, where should I have him go? He flies up to up here. So he's on a ledge up here. You see his mouth open.
Does he invoke an attack of opportunity there?
Flying up?
I'm-
Yeah.
Yeah, moving out of our
Yeah, if
Cool.
he's flying, you have an
Just-
opportunity attack.
cool. So I'm gonna smack him a little bit with both me. Can you move him back so I can actually be in range?
Yes.
Cool. Thank you. And
Alright.
and the Drake.
And Aldrin can attack too, because Shillelagh, now that's on the fucking thing, I can attack anytime. So
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Knock socks off.
yeah, I just had to refresh because my shit was being weird.
Yeah.
I'll be there shortly, guys. I gotta get with a stick.
Cool. And the Drake is gonna attack of opportunity as well. That actually should have been an advantage, but I'm slightly inebriated. Just a little bit.
There you go.
Thank you. Okay. Cool. And he can move wherever now.
Okay, so he flies up on that ledge. You see his mouth open as it blasts out flame breath.
Ow.
At Aldrin and Thanik.
I feel targeted.
Feel targeted.
Quick, cancel the chimera.
It blast fire all over you guys.
Oh god.
Ow. You ain't doing too good.
And that's the end of his turn. That's what you get for getting close to that fucking shillelagh.
I had a stick and I know how to use it.
How high up is it?
15 feet above your head.
Okay. I'm going to use my thorn whip on him.
That hits. It hits. You had Stevie targeted too, apparently, for some reason.
Oh, sorry.
Interesting and weird. It didn't do the damage to me though.
That was weird. Okay.
And can you move it with Thorn Whip? I don't remember.
10 feet.
It's too big, right?
Too
Is
big.
it too
Yeah, it's gotta be. I think you got it. Does it gotta be
Oh,
medium
if the
sized?
creature is large or smaller.
Yeah.
How big
Is
is
it?
it?
That is large though.
Well, it is large.
Well,
So
then
it
it's
can-
gonna
We
get
just gotta be. Well, I mean, it is a magical whip. Because I was gonna say, there's no way Steve.
Bring
no way
it back
Tony
down
can
to
pull
me,
this
please.
goddamn thing off, but it is a magical whip. So that will.
and
Just,
it
let me just
pulls
read
it
Thorn
10
Whip
feet
again.
closer to me. So it's going to pull him down.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll say so. Yeah, it pulls him off the ledge. He's still in the same position. He's on the ground now, though, instead of the ledge.
Is he prone because he fell?
No,
No.
And then I'm going to
he's
use...
He's part cat. They land on their feet.
Fair point.
All right. Now I'm going to use a
Only if
massive
it's the
healing
cat feet.
word.
It is the cat feet. The body is a lion.
I feel like the back legs are a goat or something.
Yeah, it depends on which chimera.
My
They're all
cat when I
different.
was moving and he fell off the top of the stairs and was fine. He jumped
This is like-
off the top of the stairs.
This is like
and-
one of the first times I've actually seen her Thorn Whip connect. She misses that so many times with her Thorn Whip.
Also, I think the Thorn Whip damaged your Drake.
Oh, yeah, maybe that's what it was.
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, no, that's true. Because, like,
11 points. Yeah.
Yeah, so give it 11 and 12.
Oh, and then you did mass healing more. Sweet.
Yeah, I don't understand why you.
The 12 came through, so just add 11.
He,
It's already full, I
45 is
think.
his max, so
Yeah, so he's already full anyway.
he's good. He's good.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn, Tiny?
Yep. No. And then I'm going to move the fuck out of the way.
Oh, well, it gets an opportunity attack now.
Okay, go ahead.
Because you pulled it down.
Hey, baby. Kitty, 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 kitty.
So it will claw you.
Hi, baby. Hermes is looking at me like, what the fuck you want, woman?
I'm
So
not
as you
gonna
runs
lie,
away, it claws you for 9 points of damage.
The fucking music going on in the fucking Foundry today fucking bops a little bit.
Really? I should turn off my Stevie playlist.
It's actually fucking.
It's also
It's a different
it's a
vibe.
great battle music too.
It's a good battle music.
I'll
Like,
turn it up. I'll turn it up. Where, aha.
Where, how to?
Where, how to for?
Okay. End your turn, Tiny.
Okay,
Yes.
that ain't bad. That ain't bad.
All right. So I don't have advantage with anybody, but I will
Nah.
move to here to block off the door, so it can't reach through and try and do anything to Faerun. And then we'll take a couple of fucking stabby stabs. That's a 19 to hit.
That hits.
Oh, okay.
16
Okay, I'm hearing the
points of
breakdown
damage.
now.
And we can do
That ain't bad.
another 19 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
And another 13. We got almost everybody that can hit it going. I think I will go ahead and pop my action surge because I do feel a short rest coming soon. And this one, I will go ahead and call Great Weapon Master. Feeling good about this one. It's
Woo.
going to end badly. It ended badly.
But it would have ended badly regardless based on that roll.
You should have done like samurai skill to give you advantage.
Yeah, I know. I didn't want to burn. I'm trying to hold on to those because
But you
it's
burnt
the
a short.
one long rest thing I have.
Is that the fighting spirit? Yeah.
18 hits though, so we're gonna add plus 10 to this one. 29 points of damage.
Jesus.
And
That was quite a bit.
That's a
it
lot.
made up for the miss. What is that?
Okay. No, never mind. Go ahead. Continue.
All right. So technically the owl is on my shoulder, but I'll have it fly in, distract the chimera, give myself advantage, and then fly back out.
Steal the kill.
Oh.
Steal the kill.
Hit it for
We'll
once this
see.
session, dude. Come on.
Do it.
And
do
I'm
it.
saving my
We're all
rolls
rooting for
like,
you.
nothing. All right. I'm gonna.
Hey, I pulled it down so you guys could kill it.
Thank you. That was a really good move.
I'm gonna try chill touch.
Oh, hey, okay.
Yeah, get it chilly.
Ooh.
27 to hit.
Fuck yeah, man.
Yes.
Do it. Do it.
Ugh. 3
Oh,
necrotic
shit.
Oh.
And we have come back to the natural state of things.
Well, can't
Yeah, it can't regain. What I'm going to use my bonus action for, though, is I'm going to, assuming Old Man Jangles allows it, I want to shove him 5 feet away from the Chimera so he doesn't get opportunity attacks.
Are you willing, Aldrin?
Aldrin is
Yeah,
just
are
like
you
a
willing?
is fucking Burning Man right now because he got set on fire as a scarecrow. So yeah, you see Burning Man go fucking straight back. He fucking let that.
All right, then. So yeah, you get pushed back 5 feet.
If I fail that.
I mean, you can choose to fail it.
It didn't let me actually
If-
choose fail in there, but yes.
Oh, well, there you go. And I will move behind the door.
And because it's force movement, it can't attack me.
Exactly. Well, are you moving?
I can't move it. It's not my turn.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Duh. Okay. There you go. Stevie.
It's my turn, bitches.
Yes, it is.
Let's
Stop
go
opening
here.
doors.
I didn't do it on purpose. I was trying to click my own little icon, and the door was right there.
The door
Anyways,
did it.
it was the door did it itself. It was right there. It was asking for it.
Sure.
Yes, it asked to be opened. It
We're gonna
wants
go
to be
there
touched.
and go with advantage because Thanik is right there, and we're fucking murdering it.
It's dead. So
She
as
just
you
kind of,
smash into it,
takes an underhand smash up into it.
yeah. So as you hit it, the last swing, it just explodes into various tiles and just rains down. You hear them all cheering on the ground as it explodes into thousands of tiles. And Chimera is defeated. Just to give you guys an idea again of what you see in the room, since I went through it kind of quick when you came in. You see across the room to the right side of the room is a what was that? Oh, there are a pair of closed, corroded copper doors to the right of the room. To the south, there's a hallway. It's kind of dark, and just in front of it, on a mosaic floor, you see there's a mosaic that depicts a sun on the floor. And to the north, the one that Stevie accidentally opened is another single brass-plated door with the word "safe" written in chalk on it.
Copper, you say?
The one all the way to the right, yes, is copper.
As you see Aldrin smoldering. Can we take 5?
I think it might be a good plan to take a little bit of a rest right here.
Maybe an hour.
Oh yeah.
Well, if there's a door that says safe on it, Do we want to just quickly check to make sure it is safe, and then we
Do
can
we
barricade the
believe
door
that it's safe?
inside?
I think we killed the monsters in here, so maybe this is the safest area.
Well, there's a
Oh,
hallway.
sweet.
so
There
they
may
could
be
just
more
come
monsters.
crawling down the hallway.
It's not like we're going to be
But I mean, we're all
vigilant. I
pretty
think we
good
can
right now.
break breather here.
Short rest first or open indoor first?
Well,
Short
if
rest
it's a
first.
safe, it may or may not be safe, but I think we're in a position to go take out whatever's in there first,
I
and then
think we
take
should
our
try 'em.
rest,
Yeah.
rather than rest and then fight something and then have to rest again.
How's that sound?
I mean, yeah, we're all pretty good.
Then there's Aldrin.
Stevie goes up next to Aldrin, which I can't right now.
Oh, yeah, we're still in
and-
combat.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
But she cure wounds it's him. Shh, I'm not drunk.
Cures wounds a scarecrow. Which, by the way, from being healed by both not only Tiny and Stevie, Aldrin in full-on scarecrow form. You guys healed me. You care.
You just happen to be in the way.
Calm
You
down.
care about me. And he gets down on all fours and he fucking hugs Tiny. This is the first game this I've seen since I've turned into this.
Tiny takes out her blowgun and shoots him right in the face.
No response, still hugging. I grew up.
if
hating
you're actually
children.
doing it, yeah.
What's something again? Oh, sweet! I'm at half health. I'm down for whatever now. And after that, fucking said, yeah, sorry guys, I let myself go there a little bit, and back to old man form.
Well, we can check out the safe room then if everyone's comfortable, and then we can sit down for a moment. Can I
Yeah.
before we move on to the next room? Can I just do like a real quick? I'll use my advantage on intelligence checks. Let me do just a real quick like touch and feel around the room.
Yeah, sure. So I mean, the door, like to the north, you notice, like I said, it's just a brass door with the words "safe" on it. Now the door on the other side, the copper ones that are corroded, you see that they're engraved. It's depicting a group of wizards peering over a pool of water. The oversized figure of a male wizard at the top of the image has his hands raised as if it's summoning a creature from the pool. You also notice that the doors kind of bulge out noticeably from the frame.
Okay. Yes. Let's proceed to the safe room and see what we encounter there.
Let's go. I went in.
Okay. So as you walk into the circular room, you notice it's chillier than the last room you were in. You could feel the moisture in the air, and you could see it condensating on the walls, which are lined with bright red mushrooms. They're slick with watery sheen that resembles blood. In the center of the room is a well that still holds water. Next to the well is a bronze bucket with a rope, and an empty basin sits along the north wall. A brass lever protrudes from the wall near the basin. You also notice there's a few bedrolls and camping gear that are scattered around.
Do we want to try to hit the lever?
I want to try to drink some of this water.
Try it.
Maybe lever after a small rest. Let's take a breather for just a moment.
Try it. No, try it.
Is the
try
bucket
it.
is the bucket on a string or anything?
Yeah, it's got a rope.
Okay, Tiny's gonna throw the bucket and rope down and try to get some water out.
Okay.
And she's gonna drink from the bucket.
Okay, what's in here?
Oh no, Tiny dies.
No, you turn into a scarecrow.
Instant death.
This is where I was created. Just kidding. I don't know where the fuck we are.
Okay, yeah, no. You drink it; it just tastes like fresh, very fresh, crisp water.
Ooh.
But there's a. You said that there's a pool, there's a lever, and there's a basin, right?
Yes, the basin is that thing on the north wall, and the lever is right next to it.
Is the does the basin have any sort of like? Does it have any like wetness to it? If I were to walk over and like run my hand on it, like there's water.
As of right now, no. You don't feel like there's anything water been in there recently.
Can I? I'm gonna use Mage Hand, which is invisible, to crank the lever while everyone's over that side.
Okay. So you
Old man
you pull
Aldridge is
the
right by you.
you pull the lever.
Yes.
And you hear kind of like a gurgling sound. You see the basin bottom kind of like open somewhat. You hear like a gurgling sound, like you flush it when you flush the toilet and there's no water in there. And then it ends.
Well, perhaps we need to fill it with water.
Dylan, you're muted.
You're muted, Dylan.
You dummy.
If that's the case, I'll reach down and fill the bucket with water, and then pour it into the basin, and then just sort of like nod towards Faerun a little bit tentatively.
Well, crank the lever then.
Okay. You see the water start to swirl in the basin, and it goes down, and you can hear water running somewhere into the distance away from you, and then it ends.
Which direction does the
My man!
Perception check. Oh man, when you swallow your own spit.
I feel like I would be looking at this pretty intently too. I will also.
There's no way I could see it from over here.
Well, you're following the sounds.
Yeah. Well, I guess to be fair, he can run a perception check, but I'll also.
Tiny's close to the ground, and she's very interested. Like, you guys are playing with water. Like,
Well, I had to be right
all
next to
over
it to dump the bucket in the face.
It wouldn't be an insight check, Tiny. Insight is figuring out how something works.
Insight is a person's emotions.
I rolled a 17.
No, that's Gage.
All right, so yeah, all to all of you, pretty much sounds like, because the way they made the room is designed, the fact that it's circular and the sounds are just bouncing everywhere, it's hard to tell where it's coming from, or where it's going, I should say. Tiny, you you feel it's going maybe perhaps a little bit more to the west, but it's hard to gauge.
I also think part of Faerun's question is the age-old clockwise versus counterclockwise question.
that is exactly what I was asking.
We don't care where the water
it went
canon.
It is in the northern hemisphere, so it is going clockwise.
Oh me.
Oh my. I think
There
that I
seems to
could
be
die.
So long as wherever that water went is not about to trigger some sort of trap in this room, and it is indeed safe, then perhaps this is a good place to settle down for a moment.
Oh, definitely staying in
I-
here and playing in the water.
Can I check out the mushrooms to sort of see if I can identify what type they are, if they're poisonous spores or whatever?
Stevie
Yeah,
closes the door, by the way.
Okay.
Not while there's spores.
Tiny is in the water playing.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on a second. All the way back from the troll, or the dire trolls. This is all the same day?
Yeah.
Yes.
I have no hit dice left. So we're going to get my
It's
action
all the
surge
same day.
back and rock and roll, baby.
I'm good. I'm staying. I had 57.
You got second
I'm
wind.
good.
How many hit dice do I have left? How do I see that?
When you open your character sheet, it's the bottom. You know, you got the 4 circles.
Oh, I
around
got
your
6.
icon?
I'm fucking great.
Yeah.
We're good.
As far as the mushrooms go, they don't seem poisonous to you. Just on just passively perceiving them, you don't recognize them as anything poisonous.
And is there blood on them, or is it?
No,
slick
that's
like
just the
blood?
that's just the condensation. The slick sheen makes it like appear like blood.
All right, we should be fine to breathe.
So, short rest.
Is anyone under half?
Nah,
I'm
I'm actually doing pretty good.
Yeah, I'm over half.
Danik, are you under half?
Dylan's gone, but
Yeah, I think he walked away.
He used his hit die.
He doesn't have any hit die.
He had used the rest of
He
it.
No, this is something
just
else.
under. He is little over half.
Okay, never mind that.
Yeah, so your channel divinity won't do anything to
Yeah, it
anyone
won't
right
do
now.
anything.
So short rest. I'm going to use some hit dice if we're doing that.
I'm at 57. I'm good.
I'm sorry, I got fucked up.
I did too, but I'm a ranger.
Whose fault is that?
I have shit. You know what?
Look, we'll just say that was the lingering effect of insanity.
First off, Aldrin has
Can
an
we-
AC of 17. It's not bad.
Listen.
It's not great.
I want to thank Bryce for actually allowing me to hit one of his characters for once. So it's
Wonga, that was your one chance. You're not gonna have it. Cool. Short rest. Got it.
It's okay. He's already tried to kill my characters multiple times by hitting hope while she's still down.
I don't try to kill characters.
Tried to kill his own wife.
Accidentally be very
I just put them into situations where death is inevitable.
I know, right? Seriously.
I got
Expect
drenched.
danger everywhere you step. That is the rule.
Hey. Beats on them once they're dead.
No. Last session, I did not hit you when you were
realistic, though.
down.
Most
Yes,
creatures
when-
wouldn't just be like, "Oh, they're unconscious. Better let them recover eventually."
No, I just hit you again after you got up.
No, hope you tried to kill her by hitting her while she was dead.
No, not last session. It wasn't.
No,
Yeah,
I
I
know.
feel
I'm
like
just
that's
saying you have
That's a
done
different
this.
time dimension. That's not important. We're in the
Yeah.
now. This is tiny. Hope is dead here.
All right, I need to get some juice real quick for my vape. I left it upstairs. So role play.
So
This
we're
is
doing
the
a short
perfect
rest.
time to take out Aldrin.
Okay. I have a question. Arcane, did this hurt?
I
The
don't think so.
piercing here? Because like
No, I don't
I've had
remember.
How long have you had it?
Years. I
Yeah,
think I got
well,
it in
'cause I-
like 2008.
I did
Wait.
3 on the cartilage up here, and the first one didn't hurt. Second one hurt a little bit. Third one hurt a lot because I did them all at the same time.
My I got my ears scalpeled because I didn't want to get it pierced and stretched, so they just cut the hole in my ear to the size 10 millimeters and then shoved the piercing through. So
Oh,
that
bad.
hurt a lot.
Yeah, no. That sounds like it hurts.
Oh,
Yeah,
fuck that shit.
yeah.
I got this one. It stung a little bit. This is actually my second nose piercing. The first one was like a little bit farther in here, and it didn't really work with my nose anatomy. I couldn't get the corkscrews in very well.
So your nose is
so-
little?
Well, it was just like farther in, like up this way, and like it just the way my nose anatomy was, it didn't work. But then
My
this one
butt cheeks
does.
have been clenched this entire conversation.
Because of the
Well,
piercing?
I do-
Because
I
of the
do-
piercing.
Yes.
I don't like getting my blood drawn, and you guys
I
are like,
want-
"Oh yeah, holes in places
I
holes
want
shouldn't
this
be.
one.
Rock and roll, dude."
Yeah.
I want
Marie
this
is not a
one.
not a fan of needles either. She's
Not
I
only
think
am I
piercings are
not
cool,
a
but I'm just
fan,
like,
I'm allergic to all the metals, so I did try to get my belly button pierced, and I got infected horribly.
Oh no, you have to do the stainless steel.
I
'cause
had
I'm
surgical
also-
steel, and it didn't work.
Really?
I think this all
That's
classifies as
usually-
out
allergic
of game
to it.
roleplay.
I'm
This is
allergic
out of
to
game
it.
roleplay.
I
Really?
had-
You're allergic to the surgical steel?
I'm allergic to surgical steel.
Really?
Yep.
That's
It got-
usually safe for everyone.
So it got so bad that they had to cut the piercing off me because they got
Oof.
corroded.
Big
Ah!
oof. Anyway,
that's. I gotta be honest with you, honey. When I keep hearing the story that I've heard now multiple times from you over the last 10 years, if it got corroded, they probably told you it was stainless steel, and it wasn't. I'm
It
telling
wasn't
you, 'cause
stainless steel, surgical steel.
surgical steel is stainless steel.
Yeah.
It's still stainless steel. The point of it is it's not supposed to corrode.
You
I
can
mean,
get
all steel can corrode
bioplastic
over
now.
time, but it's surface. It'll be surface corrosion that comes off. If it corroded, I'm telling you, that wasn't surgical steel that they gave you. They lied to you. That's why that happened.
Bunch of fucking.
I'd believe that they lied before I believe that she was allergic to surgical steel.
Yeah. Only and it's not even the allergy part, which is still too. If she says it was corroded too, that was some shit metal. That wasn't surgical steel. Hey,
yeah,
they
this
fed
shit
you a line of
Yeah,
bullshit.
this shit we got right here, surgical grade steel. Trust me, man.
In other words, Mal
No,
sold you that
we
piercing.
Here's the main thing. Did you get your belly
piercing
button
parlor.
pierced in a shop, or did you get your belly button pierced in like a Chicago back alley?
In a shop. In a shop.
In a
in
shop.
in
Was
a
it like a
legit
piercing
piercing
shop.
shop, or was it like a beauty salon where they do
No,
piercings?
no, no.
Right.
It was
Like
it
a-
was
like a
a-
fucking
was it a
Claire's?
Claire's or was it
No,
a
it
Spencer's?
was
What
it was
color
a
were the
regular
walls?
tattooing shop.
What color was
And
the
this was
walls?
like over 20 years ago. You were like a teenager, weren't you?
I was I
Yeah.
was over
Yeah.
10
What
years
color
old.
was the
They
walls?
probably-
Okay, back to D&D. Hour
D&D.
passes. You take your short rest. You guys are chilling in this room. It's getting chilly. You realize it's
Well.
quite cold in this room compared to the rest of the place, but it's...
I feel no better.
Really? You look a
I
lot
feel
better.
0 out of 76 better.
Wouldn't
Well-
0 out of 76 be like death for you?
It just means no, like I've not rejuvenated any at all. Feel the same
You
amount
want?
of
I
shit
can,
that
I
did
can heal
before.
you a little bit. Yeah, I have some healing potions, or I can use a spell.
I mean, I
I'm
could
fine.
feel them too.
You have to hit me like a lot before I die.
I have like 3 greater healing potions. You want one?
You just keep them for now.
Are you sure? I have 3.
Yes, save them for if anything actually knocks me out.
I mean, if he doesn't want them, I'll take one.
Pour it down my gullet if I'm knocked out.
I don't know you as well as I know him. I'll give him my greater healing potion. I have 1 normal healing potion. I'll give that to you.
Yeah, I'll
Here,
take
you
it.
know what? I've changed my mind. Here, give me a greater healing potion.
He's just gonna give it to the old man.
Faerun, shut the fuck up.
The old man's already dead. He doesn't need potions.
I mean, technically, yes.
This is my first ever trade.
Yay!
Oh, fuck, you haven't traded yet.
Mm-mm. No one can wear my shit. I don't have any.
Not only that, like Stanek never holds anything. He like lets everyone else take it. No, you guys just hold on to it.
There you go.
Why doesn't anyone trust the old man?
I don't know you.
I thought
It's
we were
funny,
friends.
man,
You healed me.
Dude
You're
should
like,
have been
no
dead
one
a long
suspects
time
the
ago.
old man, yet we all suspect the old man.
I don't know how to initiate trades, so you do it.
Why? Danik! Danik!
How do you initiate trade? I don't know either.
In the bottom
Good.
corner, in
Good.
the bottom
You
left
both are
corner, where
stupid.
that little player thing is at.
It's like a little handshakey thingy.
Yeah,
I don't
little
see it
handshakey
here.
thing at the
I
bottom.
still can't
Oh,
find
Bottom
it.
left, it's there. Bottom left corner.
I'm going to shove the
colored
old man
dots
out
are.
the way.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah.
Now I see it.
I'm just
Okay.
imagining Thanic's like, I'll take that. Walks over, hands it to Aldrin.
Thanik, you could have asked.
I mean, I could have. It seems like you'd already decided, and I mean, the old man's been helpful thus far.
Well, yeah, and that's why I healed him.
Yeah, I'm just doing it as well.
Thank you.
I'm taking
Sonny.
my potion of greater healing and giving it
The
to
one
you.
that I gave you.
That's true, but ownership transfers.
And as Aldrin holds it in his hands, thank you, young man, and just shoves it into his chest.
It has been a very long time since I've heard that phrase. Thank you.
I'm older than you still.
You're only 12, I thought.
112.
That
Yeah,
poses
12.
a lot of problems for me if she's only 12.
Wow.
You know
Because
what?
we've been traveling together and I didn't realize that I was a father figure to a young child. Don't be gross.
Anyway, I'm walking outside. I can't see shit.
Should we go through this vaguely copperish top door?
That seems to be the one that was strangely bulging in some sort of way. I'm not entirely sure if that's the path.
Is that the one that had the wizard circle?
Yeah.
Yes, it seems to have
Image
a
on it?
wizard summoning something, and the door is like bulged out like there's something up against it. I'm not entirely sure if we're ready to find out what that might be.
Fine, let's go. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to do that. Let's go down this open hallway that has this sun that's not ominous or nothing.
We're in the house of the rising sun, after all. Making my way through a hall. I'm terrified. We're gonna die. It's great.
I can't. The hallway's too skinny for me to do two
Hold on,
people.
hold on. Because this is supposed to be a very narrow hallway.
We're walking signal file.
You have to walk single file down it.
Can't.
So as you guys go down the hallway,
I wasn't yet. I was still back there.
okay, well,
It would make sense.
I was gonna wait for everyone to go through first.
okay, well, where are you?
I'm right at the end, and for some reason
Where?
I can't move myself.
You want to be like
Okay,
right
we're-
there?
we're right here.
Oh, the game's paused. Yeah, there we go.
Oh,
Oh,
game's
okay.
paused.
Okay, so you're right there.
Yes, I am.
Okay, so as you're going there, right under your feet, it kind of pushes you. You see that sun mosaic opens up, and it slides back, and this giant boulder made of bones emerges and immediately pops up and just rolls Indiana Jones style down the hallway.
I fly over.
Nope, not enough time. This happens immediately. That's the whole point. And it rolls down the hallway.
I feel like this ended very well for us, guys.
Mm-hmm.
I got 17.
I don't know what I got because I'm on private.
Yeah, it private all of us.
Oopsies.
Yeah,
I'll
I don't know
figure
why
it out when I
everybody's
take-
blind. I don't know why
Oh, no,
everyone is
it's
blind
private to me
roll.
too, I think.
Yeah,
I'll
it
figure
did
it out when I
blind
see
roll and
damage.
then it went back to public. I don't know why it went to blind roll.
I don't know why it's.
It's because I think the trap was hidden or something. Or we
No,
don't have
no.
access to
It
that.
was a man. No, it was just a manual. It wasn't. I didn't set it up as a trap. It was just like a monster token, and I had
Yeah,
attack
but
with
if the monster like we don't have access to, I think because you've got monsters set to being private roles. So because it's forced us to do the role, I think that's why it's come up
Maybe.
as private.
maybe. But yeah, so there you go. So it rolls down the hallway and it's slashing all of you as it goes down, and just rolls, hits the wall on the opposite end. Okay, so who got? Let me see here. So I gotta see something here. Who failed and who didn't?
Oh god, I feel like I just got boned.
Okay, who had lower than 17?
I don't know. Nobody
We can't
knows.
see.
Yeah,
Okay,
I did. I made them. You can see them all. They're all up there now.
I can't see now. No, it's question marks.
I see mine, not my Drake's.
The Drake, maybe I missed.
Just re-roll it as a public.
Yeah, it's showing me, Tiny, Faerun, Entom, and the Drake as still private.
Yeah, I haven't revealed all. It shouldn't be. That's weird. Okay, so the Drake had a 4. Stevie had a 24, so you passed. The Drake, Entom, Faerun, Tiny
I'm
passed.
sure Thanak failed.
But it looks like Aldrin, I didn't see one from Aldrin.
Oh, it didn't even give me a... Okay. So, yeah, maybe...
Yeah, Aldrin didn't roll.
Interesting.
So-
Okay.
Eating old man.
Interesting, because
Yes.
it says...
So-
it said Bryce roll. Oh, hey, that's cool. That's a 20.
Okay, so you succeed as well.
I'm sure Thanak failed.
Can we talk about how the old man had a fucking success on a dex saving throw? The first one, hey, he just fucking, like, full-on
Alright.
Scooby-Doo style, just fucking around the boulder.
So the ones that failed, as it's rolling through, the bones are grabbing you and hold onto you,
Ow.
and you're pulled into the sphere, which continues to roll over other creatures in the hallway. So the people who are trapped in there, you can do a strength DC 7, either athletics or acrobatics attempt to break free before it slams into the wall at the far end.
Who got who actually failed though?
The Drake, Faerun, Entom, Thanak. Yeah.
Strength save?
You would. Yes.
No, I think he said athletics or acrobatics.
Athletics or acrobatics. But Stevie, but Stevie succeeded.
I
So it's just your
see.
Drake. Yeah.
I only rolled an 11, despite my modifier for athletics.
Drake got a 25.
Does the initial grabbing of the boulder do any damage?
No.
I just imagine...
It's just
because
grabbing
keep in
onto
mind,
you.
Aldrin and
Basically,
old man
it's
were-
rolling by, and like people who succeeded, it like hit him and knocked him around. The rest of you who failed, it grabbed onto you, so you're stuck on this boulder as it's rolling. And the damage is when it hits the wall at the far end.
Oh, okay. Aldrin's already dead. They didn't want him.
Ooh.
Oh no, my 1 HP familiar.
Yeah. Well, your familiar should be dead already just from the rolling damage when it rolled down. So that's.
That's what I just asked, if it did any damage.
Oh no, the initial. Oh
I
no,
was like this-
you said when it grabbed on, did it do any damage?
Yeah, because it's grabbing you as it's rolling through.
It did damage
so I
before
would
that.
assume
When it
would
rolled
be the
through, it did
same.
initial slashing damage. Then, if you failed the check, it grabbed onto you.
Oh, what was that damage, by the way? I never saw damage.
Yeah, I didn't get it. Oh, I didn't grab me though, so I passed, so I was fine.
Oh, it didn't do the damage. Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
gotta give you guys the
Saving
damage.
throw.
Yeah, right. So that does. I'm surprised it didn't do it.
This has been a weird night, guys.
It does say that it
Yeah.
did 36 damage though, like right at the start before any of
Yeah,
us rolled.
yeah, it
said
did.
it was
So it
48
was-
bludgeoning
Oh,
and
yeah.
48 slashing.
Yeah.
Oh, 36.
Thanak's
So
probably
36.
cooked. Thanak's probably fucking cooked.
So yeah,
if there- so
everybody
if
took
36
everybody took 36.
Even if you succeed, do you take half of that or
36.
not?
No, the damage is the initial slashing damage. The saves are to see if you get stuck in the boulder for
It's
more
slashing
damage.
and bludgeoning.
Yeah, slashing and bludgeoning.
Oops.
I have 5 HP left, so whatever happens when this thing runs into the wall, unless it's a tickle, I'm probably cooked.
I didn't take that damage. How much was it again?
you
36?
took the everybody took the 36.
36.
Right. The checks are just if you get slammed against a wall.
Why do I have concentration? I didn't
pass
do
without trace. Pass without trace earlier.
Well, I had already taken it off because it had been hours since that had
Hunter's
happened.
mark.
Nope,
No, she
I
didn't
didn't
put
Hunter's
on.
mark.
Okay, so Anthem's already dead. So the only one that failed is Thanak, right?
Did everybody else?
What was the
pass?
check to meet for the
Those are
The
acrobatics?
athletics or acrobatics?
Acrobatics, yeah. Acrobatics or athletics.
Yeah, it looks like it was only me.
What was the score though?
What was the what?
As in, like, what was the DC? Yeah.
17.
All right.
Yeah, you passed on your acrobatics.
Yeah, so everybody except Thanik. Okay, so you all managed to pull yourself free as it enters the room. Thanik is still in there. "Ah!" And it slams against the wall. Explodes. The bone ball just explodes and they clatter everywhere. And you take an additional... Any creature that fails escape, additional 4d6 bludgeoning and 4d6 slashing.
Okay, let's just say 10x. I have 5 HP. You could roll ones on all the dice. 10x goes.
Oh, is he okay?
Yeah, it would have been 8. So yeah, there you go. So Thanik is down.
Fucking idiot.
He's down over
and-
here.
Stevie rolls up and shoves a healing potion in his face.
Do I need to do a death save beforehand?
No.
Healing potion. Why did it give you all of my greater healing potions? That's so weird. It shouldn't have.
No, I only have one.
I'll move everybody if there's a hard time navigating this hallway.
No, for some reason, all of my greater healing potions are gone.
Yeah, I only got the one.
You can just... can you add them? Do you know how to add them from
Yeah,
the...
yeah.
Okay.
Hold up.
What's the greater healing potion roll?
Let me check.
44 plus 4. I feel like that's right.
44 plus 4. Yeah.
Fuck yeah! I'm dying.
That's 12.
So as you're pouring this down his throat, you realize you're in a new room. And the smell of incense greets your nostrils as you guys are slashed up out of these bones. Rich tapestries cover the walls. On the west wall, you see a small chute that lets light in from outside. It's pretty small to where a person really can't fit through it at all. And as you're in there, and as you're recovering from this thing hit you, you hear a voice in a whisper as you enter. And it says, "Humility proffered in the manner of the goddess Mistral shelters those opening the way to seeking knowledge."
You said the goddess Mistral?
Yes. Since your question, if you want to do an intelligence check, a religion, go ahead.
I can. After the potion is poured in my mouth, I'm just like, I shouldn't have given it to Aldrin. I'm sorry. Sort of sit up.
I'm gonna push preserve life to him.
To 12.
It doesn't bring anything.
What is half
to
your HP,
mind.
Thanik?
What is half my HP?
Yeah.
36. Nope. 38.
All right. So you have 38 HP now. Because Tiny can heal people up to half their HP for a maximum of 40 HP total around everyone.
That would take away 26 of your 40.
Are you giving anyone any more?
Yeah, it's because it just goes in a.
Yeah. So how much did you take, Thanik?
I took 26 of the 40, so you got 14 left.
So 30. It's a 30-foot radius.
Which
Yeah,
you've got everybody.
Yeah, so I'll take the other 14.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
So
you said
with
they
that
were
check,
the ones seeking knowledge, right?
I'm sorry.
You said those seeking knowledge, right?
She said, you hear a voice and it says, "Humility proffered in the manner of the goddess Mistral shelters those opening the way to seeking knowledge."
I was seeking
Uh,
knowledge.
Panic.
That
So yeah,
wasn't me.
with that religion check though, let me at first you like struggling to remember something, but then it dawns on you and you remember something you had read a long time ago about the goddess Mistral, and you remember in their temples when you entered certain doorways or certain areas, it was customary to turning your head downward and raising hands as if holding a lamp before passing the doorways.
Wait. Is there anything in this room that we need to look at before?
Was that a question for
Perception
GM?
No, I was speaking in character.
Oh, okay, I thought it was in
Perception
Thane's
check?
voice, but
Can I
for
see if there's anything else around the room that like we might like just general like anything interesting?
I mean, yeah, everything you see, like I said, there's the incense. You see the braziers smoking, and there's those tapestries on the walls, and then you see a door.
And they're
to
like
the
four
south and
different
a door to the
colors
west.
of the
Yeah, they're
tapestry.
different colors. Just different. Yeah, they're different color tapestries. They're just rich tapestries. And there's that chute, like I said, with this letting light in.
Mm.
But
Hmm.
looks like a
I
If
don't know.
chute
not,
or something.
I can try something.
What?
It said something about the goddess Mistral, and there's a degree of submission to the goddess Mistral that I've read about in the past that may be helpful.
Try it.
I'll walk over. It's this guy here.
That's just a chute. That's that chute that's letting light in.
Is it the doorway that where the goddess Mistral is?
Yeah, what you remembered in the histories was before they passed through doorways in certain parts of the temple that they would prostrate themselves with their hands held up in their head.
Right. I was just making sure I was going to the right place. It's here then, where I just opened the door.
At doorways, that's what you remember.
Mhm.
It doesn't.
I'll
You don't know any
assume
specific.
the
Yeah.
position, and then just in that attempt to try and reach through and pass through the door.
Yeah. So as you open the door, you notice the tapestries start to flutter, but as you do the appropriate thing, that they settle.
Everyone, do as I just did
All right.
and stay away from the tapestries.
Stevie does the same thing, and I guess her Drake kind of does as much of it as like he can, being a Drake.
Well, I think it's more for the not the animal kind of creatures, more like
Yeah.
for you guys. I don't think the Drake needs to do it.
Well, he's gonna try anyways.
Tiny is going to emulate them and do the same thing.
Aldrin, with his walking stick, shoves it through his gut to hold it, and then does the lantern.
Of course.
Stevie, you always have a hard time walking through doors.
Because they're right there. When I was trying to click on me, it was right
Right.
there. I'm through though.
Okay, so as you guys walk in the next room, Faerun, I'm assuming you did the same posture. So as you walk into the next room, which looks like perhaps it once was a grand library, now the shelves are empty and barren, covered in dust, and the wood is kind of dry and rotting. There's a table and chairs lie along broken on the floor. Just then you feel a shift, as if the stale air stirs and swirls slightly, and in the far corner you see an apparition in the form of a female form. Her hollow yet high-pitched voice echoes in the room. Why have you come here? You best not be here to loot this amazing library. I will not allow it.
We're just here to find a friend who got lost.
Lost? So you come look in the library? Why would you come to the library to look for your friends? Why are you even here?
We're not sure.
We're passing through. This is the area that we were sent to. We're trying to find our friend. If he is not here, then we will move on.
You here to steal?
Absolutely not. We're here. We will leave the books intact. We will not touch any of them.
Well, of course. Look at all these amazing books that are here. Look how wondrous this library is.
Yes, I did. I don't know what accent just came out right there. Um,
Uh,
well, yeah, they're very wondrous, but we would hate to disturb them from where they're supposed to be.
So there's a bunch of bookshelves and shit here, right?
There's no books left. It is completely dusty, broken. What she's saying is not what the room appears like. Like apparently she's remembering when she was alive rather than what it actually looks like now.
Do you realize there's nothing here to steal,
Panic.
even if we wanted to?
She kind of looks around. She looks at all of you, and then she looks at the room again, and you
She's
see her
gonna
form
think
just
we
kind
stole
of
them.
her form just kind of gets small, and she falls to the ground. She's like, oh my!
Can I
failed? You're right. It's all gone.
Can I
It's
take
my
out
fault.
a book from my bag?
How to kiss better.
No, that one was given to Mal. So I have I still have. Oh, I don't know which one's more important. Because
They're
I've
all
got, the
gone.
Fall of Tower or
I
the
failed.
Principe Antiquus.
I failed. As you're
Ooh,
pulling
You know
out
what, let's
books,
just give us-
Principe.
are you pulling out books from your
Yep.
bag?
I'm
As you're
pulling
pulling
out
out
one book.
Is
And
that
like-
from the library? Are you the thief?
No, I'm offering you a book for your collection.
Oh. Her hands kind of reach out and she takes it. And you see her precariously try to place it on a shelf that she thinks is still there, but it's broken. And it falls. And she picks it up again. Oh, dear. Oh, she kind of holds it to her chest. She's like, oh, thank you. I suppose this is a first step to fixing what has happened. The library is gone. Oh. But you're not here to steal then? None of you?
No.
No, of course not.
Absolutely not.
And if it would be of any benefit to you, if we are able to, if there are any books remaining, clearly not in this room, but as we continue forward, then we will do our best to return them here.
Oh, that is wonderful. Then perhaps I can maybe help you. I can tell you what things I know. Would that be helpful?
Yeah.
As you know, this was the home of Didarius. Passion, this powerful divination magic, which is how he discovered the mysterious pool in the cavern complex. He excavated those chambers around the pool, and kings and wizards came bearing tribute. When he died, and after many centuries of life, this underground manse became his crypt. The divination pool allows those using it to peer past many magical protections that block lesser divination magic. The pool's revelations could drive a user insane unless the questions asked were specific and dealt only with physical world and avoiding metaphysical concerns. Gazing into the pool without first offering a sacrifice was exceedingly dangerous. You see, divination pool required a personal sacrifice, but over time the pool's demands grew steeper, and if others had been using the pool since Didarius died, like I suspect the treacherous Wanti who have been roaming this place, its current price may be vile indeed.
Well, we should. This pool, you said, requires a sacrifice?
The pool does, yes, if they're using it.
We should
It's
not use the pool.
Why not?
Wait, is it the well we drank from?
No, I don't think so.
I mean,
Seems
that's
to be deeper.
You drank from a well filled with water? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, it
Oh,
was really
yeah.
tasty. It's so yummy.
But near
Yeah,
the
that was
entrance to this place.
That was the well where the water is drawn to fill the divination pool. That wasn't the divination pool itself.
Oh, good.
The
But
water
now
was
the
really good.
But now the divination pool is full, or at least some portion full, since we filled that basin.
Yes, if you did pull the lever and do that in a room, that would have filled the divination pool. Depending how long ago you did it, the waters evaporates quickly. The sacrifice and magic that's used must be done quite quickly after the water is poured in.
Yeah, well, it's been an hour, so.
Well, then that water is no longer in the divination pool by that point.
Ah, shucks.
But I would be wary, as like I said, you are not the first to come in here. The Wanti have been traveling through here quite often, scratching and clawing and destroying things and trying to take over this area. And then someone else appeared as well. I'm not sure who they were, but they just got here recently.
How tall were they?
I don't really know. I didn't pay much attention to them. I just saw them in passing.
Were they wearing purple? The worm speakers wear purple, right? That's a thing.
None of them have come into this room.
Well, I think we went the wrong way, guys.
Which direction is the divination well?
The divination pool is northwest from here.
God damn it! Aldrin turns around and starts walking the other way.
Yeah, I
But
think we
wait,
should go.
there's a door in here, is there not? Behind her?
Yes, that leads to another chamber. It would lead eventually to other places, yes.
Do you know about all the traps in this place?
I don't really know of any traps that Daedarius set. No.
All right.
Which way you guys want to go?
I think we should pause here and then decide next week.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it is, Mel. It is about that time.
Yeah, and I got
So
work
you guys
tomorrow.
want to stop
Oh,
here?
shit, it is.
Yep.
Yeah, probably a good
I
idea.
have to pee
All
again.
Of course you do, because you're drinking.
I have a teeny tiny bladder, okay? And I broke the seal.
Oh my
And
god!
And alcohol makes that seal thinner.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have to.
I've had so little alcohol. I'm totally fine.
But yeah, so that was fun.
We got some combat.
Yeah.
Got a bunch of combat.
I feel like it was
It's
some of
an
it was
unconscious
forced.
I mean,
What?
you
How-
did go down.
How could
the
any of it
well,
be
and that was
forced?
kind
You
of
went
your
down there and
fault.
dragged that troll out.
I didn't drag anything up. She
That
is
troll
2.5 feet
would have
tall.
happily stayed down there if you didn't go down there.
That's what we call in
Tiny
the
is
industry
2.5 feet tall. How is she gonna drag anything?
So, this is what we call in the industry of dungeon mastering the fuck around and find out area.
Exactly.
There was one time Bryce did a one shot, and I decided to hop into a coffin, and it closed and did a fuck ton of damage.
Yeah.
Let's fuck around and find out. I
Yeah.
did it on purpose.
Yeah, you
I
go
knew
in
it
it.
was
By the
gonna
way-
go bad.
Those are the best.
If you guys would have investigated that sun mosaic, you could have avoided that boulder.
To be completely fair, I tried and I rolled a max total 8. So
Yeah.
It was one
Well,
of the things I
you were-
thought about it, and everyone was going. I was like, fuck it.
Yeah. What was that?
I still feel like Tiny could have flown over the boulder.
Nah,
Well-
it's a small hallway.
It was a very, very.
It was a 7 foot diameter boulder.
It was literally just the diameter of the boulder.
It filled the
Right,
hallway.
exactly. The hallway was boulder shaped.
Tiny.
Yeah, you either got grabbed by this thing and dragged down, or it ran over you, and you're on the ground just as it ran over you.
It's like Indiana Jones.
Right.
Well, the good news is you got a hug from Aldrin this session.
Aw,
Because he-
aw, aw.
Which totally
Yeah, there was a
grossed
hug
out
from
Tiny.
Aldrin.
by the
Oh
way.
yeah, it's like super bony. You can feel the hay. There's a distinct smell of rot. It's
Tiny's like
gross.
trying to like shoot shit at you to get you off her.
Now I
You
just have to
healed me,
figure
you
out-
do care.
I just have to figure out why it keeps making all your rolls blind rolls.
It's only when you ask for the roll.
Yeah, and that was automatic, so it might be something in MIDI QL.
It could be. It could also be one of those things where, like, because of whether it's default settings or otherwise, it gives you the opportunity to like sneaky ask for a roll and then receive the roll results and then deal with it as you will.
Yeah.
So that could be part of the reason why.
Well, I did update to 11, and there was some modules that I used to use before that don't work anymore. I don't use them anymore, so that could have been something that I have to like correct some settings to make sure it shows it. But
Oh,
I'm
man.
not sure. I'll have to play with it and figure it out.
I worked outside with my dad today in 107-degree weather. My shirt looked like I jumped into a pool with my shirt on at 9:45 a.m. So I'm gonna go.
You should go to bed.
I'm gonna go
Yeah.
sleep.
I also
Go sleepy sleep.
need to pee and go to the bed.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Bad,
So we will
bad.
end here. Thank you guys for joining us. It was fun. We will be back Tuesday for another Souls of Magic's Dawn, and then next Friday again for another Rise of Tiamat. So thank you again, and until next time, so say we all.
Bye.